got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing was the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah. You know the deal. JusDueBoxing, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
I'm with my boo. You know I think about is you. I love you.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family, man. Good Friday. We back to get boxing. It's JusDueBoxing. If y'all catch this on the playback, make sure y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel, and come holler at your boy, man. Come join the family, and we gon' get it cooking. What's going on with y'all, man? Y'all feeling on this Good Friday? You know. Let me say what's up to the fam. D Free, my bro. What's good with the Kai Sports? What's good, my bro? How you feeling, man? Yes, sir. Smash the like button on the way in. Kurt, my bro, what's good with it? How you feeling? Trey, what's good, family? Thrill Hill, what's good, bro? Mike Kirkland, how you feeling, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Big Tex, what's good, bro? Agar Chavez, what's good, Brody? Jersey is in the building. Mike, what's good with it, fam? Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. What's good, family? One of the absolute best, man. I appreciate you, man. I got some dope family there that blame D Free on that one, Mike Biggs. And Mike Biggs boxing, my bro, what's good with it? That's D Free. Yeah, that was D Free work right there, man. 2 days in a row, y'all can blame D Free. Ask his corner, what's good, Cuzzo? How you feeling today? AJ64, what's good with it, fam? Johnny Q, what's good, Brody? Miss Joette, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Salute to everybody in the building, man. I was running a little late, man. Pardon me, y'all. So I just had to put this together, man. DK, what's good, fam? No, and I just got a question because it's so much talk about what's going on and what's next, and it's a lot of different stuff going on, and it's a little confusing at the moment. You can't tell me. I can't be the only one that's genuinely confused as to what's going on with all this hoopla, man, all this background noise. And I don't know if everybody caught it, if everybody caught the, that IG live with Charlo and Andre. That was refreshing to see, man. I think that's the new way to make a fight, to be honest with you. I think fighters need to focus on, I think speaking directly to each other, but pushing out that background noise and really getting some business squared away, man. I hope that conversation really result into an actual fight. And the reason I say I'm so confused, because I don't know about y'all, but in a matter of a couple of weeks, we've heard a number of different opponents for Canelo, and I'm just confused as to like what's going on exactly. Like, they said it was him and Dimitri Bivol. He was going for the rematch, right? That got shut down. And Bivol didn't want it at 75, right? Canelo did, and Bivol wanted at 68, so they didn't agree. So they said that stalled out. You know what I mean? You seen it today, man. Salute to that. I think I got to change my batteries or something in my mouse. So it was a dope build, man. I hope everybody's seen it. It's a dope build. If not, we definitely can play it for what it's worth. It's Friday. We're just going to have us a good conversation, and I just want to know what's going on in the sport, Canelo. I'm 88 Sports Talk fan, man. Like they try to make it seem like we crazy, so I'm just trying to understand what's going on now. I just want to create a timeline so y'all could get where I'm coming from with this. And it's funny how they got this guy propped up on this throne like he really the king. They calling this man the king of boxing. The person that made this post with him in there is calling this man the king of boxing. So again, I'm just holding them to the standard that his people just keep calling him, man. Know what I mean? Definitely, man. Yeah, y'all definitely could definitely come up. You know what I mean? Berlin ain't been mentioned like that. And watch him be selected. You get what I'm saying? They slipping it in there, bro. They slipping it in there. I'm definitely going to drop the link so we could chop it up. It's Friday, man. Y'all feel free to come up here. But let me just create this. Let me just run down this quick timeline, and I'm dropping the link for the fan, man. Insight and intellect. Salute, fan. Appreciate you stopping through, man. Y'all smash the like button for me. Sub to the channel if you haven't. G. Roy, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Appreciate you, fam. Lipinez versus Devin Haney at 140. Who do you got? Lipinez only has one loss at 140. I would lean towards Dev real respectfully, because I think with the areas where Lipinez is limited, I think Dev excels in those areas, and I think he'll be able to outbox him. The only thing he'll truly have to worry about is getting caught with a big shot. And I think he's defensively responsible enough to somewhat avoid the shot from a Lipinez. But he could have some moments in there for sure. You know what I'm saying? Don't get Vidal being this boy Vidal. Who that? Vidal. Am I you know what I mean? I got more respect for Haney because he fought someone that could beat him. True indeed. Listen, over here, Insight, I give Canelo, some people think I give him a hard time, right? But I just put things in perspective. People still call him the king, right? So we want by see, you say king of boxing. So look, we just hold him to that standard, Insight. You get what I'm saying? That's not no hate and none of that, right? If people are telling me this is the king of boxing, the face of boxing, this is the guy, right? We just want him to stand on that. We want to hold him to that exact standard. I don't think nothing is wrong with that, right? Fate was good with it, my bro. Man, beating up average. Absolutely will. Absolutely, bro. Was good with it, AJ. Lipinez could crack at 140. Absolutely he could. Thrill Hill was good, fam. So again, I just want to, you know what I mean? Oh, Vidal Rowley. Okay, man. Let's see it, man. Salute to Vidal Rowley. That was versus Lip. A good fight. Now you think about it, it would be a good test. A welcome to the division type of fight. But created your account today. Oh man, did he? Knocking on the door. Meme started with Canelo. Y'all just smash that like button, man. Bring your facts and give Canelo a hard time. Right. So again, let me just run down this timeline. I will drop the link. The family is welcome to come up. Not no trolls or nothing like that, but the family is definitely welcome to come up and holler at your boy. But let me just run this timeline down real quick, family. Andrew Gray, what's good, my bro? How you feeling? So look, we already know the story with the beef where that fell apart, right? They said that was off the table. So they moved forward. Now the next order of business that I heard after that was Bottle Jack and his team coming out saying they negotiating with CANELO Alvarez and it's 90% done. 90% done. Then they went from 90% done to now they had put out, everybody was making the videos of Charlo and CANELO next, right? And in that same breath, as these videos was literally getting released and dropped, you see Charlo and Andre get on the live and start talking to each other, right? Talking about making a fight. Then you go even farther and you fast forward to today, and they're saying Eddie Hearn is saying Dimitri Bivol is back on the table for September for CANELO. What the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on, bro. Salute to my bro Undercard Boxing. I got you, bro. I'm gonna drop the link. So again, you see what I'm saying? You went from Bivol to Bottle Jack to Charlo. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not understanding what's going on. Like, it's all over the place. And then Charlo was talking to Andre. So you all over the place. Like, you all over the place. And then again, they put the Bivol thing back on there, at least from coming from Eddie Hearn. He said that Dimitri Bivol fight is still on the table for September for CANELO. So I just don't understand how all of these things could be true. He can know you only can fight one fight at a time. So again, they're confusing the hell out of the people by putting all this information out there and none of it's sticking. We don't know which way to go, to be honest. Right, AJ, right. And that's what he'd be doing. Because I heard it was something like talking about fighting at, what did he say, 175, some type of catch weight or something like that. PJ's Big Dog, what's good, family? How you feeling? Salute to everybody in the building, man. We just gonna have us a light good conversation on this Good Friday, man. It's just something that I happen to see, and the fact that you know, we got two undisputed champions in this thumbnail, and you know, this is not about trying to diss neither guy. This is about moving forward, and really, you got two guys that are undisputed. One of them is young and you know, entering the prime of his career. The other one, not so much, but he's still an undisputed champion nonetheless, right? With a ton of options on the table. As I just ran down the timeline, you can tell that he's milking the game in a different way, bro. All them different fights being discussed for this dude at one time is ridiculous, man. Like, fight somebody, bro. It shouldn't be a mystery at this point. We shouldn't have to figure it out. We shouldn't have to put the pieces to the puzzle together. We should just know right now which one of these dudes you're gonna fight, bro. Shade Girl 85, salute, Clean. How you feeling? Let me know that Charlo was not on the table the whole time. You get what I'm saying? And people still saying he ducked him, Shade Girl. People writing whole big, long, drawn out posts talking about how Charlo ducked CANELO. You know what I'm saying? CANELO won't even tell you Charlo ducked him, but a fan to tell you that. Felix Nunez, salute, fam. How you feeling, man? Zach B, what's good with it? It's just to keep him relevant. That's what I'm hearing, Zach, man. They feeling like he really ain't going to fight Charlo. They feeling like it's cat, as the young kids be saying. You know what I'm saying, Zach? So we're going to see. He needs to just go golfing and give it up. If he don't want to fight people on his skill level, you get what I'm saying? AJ, he's an undisputed champion. When you are a champion, I feel like, for me, you have a responsibility to the people, right? To your fans. Fight the guys that people want to see. You get what I'm saying? It's a fair. Boxing is all about give and take. You get what I'm saying? The reason why we support these fighters, not only because they're good and we rock with them, right? Because they give us fights that we want to see. And that's the only place I'm going with this. I ain't sitting up here trying to make nobody look crazy. I'm just talking about what we know is out there. And again, you know, it's too much. Like, these dudes are in similar situations in terms of being undisputed champions with a ton of options, with multiple options. And you know, we just want to get some straightening as to which direction these dudes gonna go, and I don't think nothing wrong with that, right? I keep hearing people say, you know, they feel like Tank and Haney is next. You get what I'm saying? And you see in this thumbnail, they got Haney sitting on the crown, rightfully so. He got the belts, right? You can call him the king, right? But then you got everybody else. You know what I mean? You got the Ryan Garcias, Pitbull Cruzes, and you know, Loma, Shakur, Tank, all these guys, Keyshawn Davis, all these dudes in the back. And my thing is, which one of these guys are you going to end up fighting? You know what I'm saying? Canelo's going to fight another. You already know how Canelo give it up, bro. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is either fight Benavidez and pass the torch and retire your 88, bro. And that's another thing that I have an issue with. Like, it's nothing personal with him, right? When he fights these guys that nobody is asking for, that nobody's particularly interested in, and it's a fight that he just wants for himself, he essentially ends up holding up a division. You shouldn't be allowed to keep jumping divisions while holding up 68. It should be pressure on you to defend your belts. What did you get them for? Did you get the belts not to fight the best? It wasn't going to get easier when you got all the belts to put a target on your back. And as it stands, people want smoke. People want to fight. And I'm just not understanding. I'm just not understanding all this noise about this potential for all these different opponents is aggravating. It's like, yo, which one is it? Is it Bevo? Is it Bottle Jack? Is it Charlo? Is it Bevo again? Like, what we doing? You get what I'm saying? You playing with the people at this point. You playing with the people at this point. And meanwhile, you continue to get the praise as if you're giving us fights that we want. And I just don't think that's the case. I think people just need to open their eyes and call it how it really is. And again, I know I talk about this dude often, but with all that confusing mess that just went on yesterday, I had to come and talk about this and see exactly how to make sense out of what it is that they're feeding us. They're giving us so many different, scenarios. He fight this one. Oh, man, he's not going to fight this one. Bottle Jack at a catchweight. Oh, 90% done. That's 90% done. Oh, you know what? The hell with that being 90% done. Charlo and Canelo are negotiating. Then you see today, they say Charlo and Canelo negotiating nothing concrete. See what I'm saying? Do y'all see the aggravation? And I see exactly why somebody said they're using his name just to stay relevant. Do you see what I'm saying? After just sitting there with everybody talking this breaking news stuff, Canelo and Charlo is next. And then today they talking about they negotiate, nothing is concrete. That's the play right there. They just letting you know. They just threw that out there for some more bait, and he's going to end up not fighting him. How is he fighting Charlo? How is he fighting Charlo? And Charlo and Andre is on live together talking about how they could work together and make a fight and make some money. These dudes sat up on IG Live for over 20 minutes, and you telling me you fighting Charlo next. You fighting Canelo next, should I say, Charlo? You ain't mentioned nothing about Canelo. You was talking about fighting Demetrius Andre, bro. Demetrius Andre. I don't understand. You can't fight all three of these people at the same time. It shouldn't even be no mention. It's three different opponents. You got Charlo, Bevo, Bottle Jack. Like, you hearing whispers about Edgar Berlanga potentially getting a shot. That's a joke. You get what I'm saying? I ain't taking no personal jabs at him or none of that. All I'm saying is I feel like as a undisputed 168-pound champion, you have more than enough smoke at 168 to provide the fans with a fight of some substance. Instead, you maneuver and you using your status to maneuver around the fights that you should make. And that's the problem I have. You get what I'm saying? So I can't rock with all this weird different information coming out. Like, when you gonna get in there and give one of these dudes a shot? You get what I'm saying? And that's just what it's about. Bottle Jack, yeah, 39 years old. Insight, man. Insight. You gotta be mindful when you come in here. Undercard the family. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta be mindful how you speak. You see how I'm a reasonable dude. Everybody is welcome here, but we try to keep the respect to a maximum and the disrespect to a minimum. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could find a different way to talk to another man than, with the insults. And this is just me being relaxed about it. Like, let's have a good boxing conversation. But facts, man. He slowed down, and that would be no disrespect to Bottle Jack. It would be what we would call a cherry pick, because he's trying to hand pick a fighter that he think is vulnerable. 88. Like, let's be real. You're not fighting, or you wouldn't be attempting to fight Bottle Jack because you think the world of him or you think he's so great. That's not the case. You see an opportunity to potentially make another move where you can kind of justify it as a legacy move, but we can see through that, and we see the fighters that you're going after at the end of the day, and it's just it gets tiresome, bro. It gets tiresome. She got a long way to go before she could touch Clarissa, though. You know what I mean? Canelo's damn joke at this point, avoid any real competition. That's all I'm saying. I'm just being real about it. Yeah, no, I see you, Miss Joette. That's why, you know, they say it. Jelly Bean, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you pulling up. So we gonna see, man. Again, it's time for this so-called king. If he's really a king, he got to behave like one, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. And I just don't see no signs of this dude giving us a fight that we want. I hear a lot of BS and a lot of nonsense, and I'm a little tired of it. It's like facts, Mike. It's just impossible at this point. And again, it's the problem is, you know, people take the critiques, especially when you have an honest critique, people take them too personal. It's not a diss on this man. It's obvious. Like, I just ran it down. Like, he can't do all of these different things at the same time is ridiculous. You get what I'm saying? And I think the fact that he's moving his way, it just becomes more and more obvious that he don't want to fight the guys that the people want to see his fight. So, you know what I mean? See him fight. So I'm going to continue to have a problem with it, because people keep calling him the king of boxing. You get what I'm saying? Ant, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Yes, sir, man. Punch on the like button one time. I'm trying to wait, drink bottle Jack. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. And at that age, bro, at that age, it wouldn't be smart. Once you go up, you stay up. You don't come back down at the 30, 39 years old, bro. You 40, you kicking 40 square up the ass. You don't come back down. And I get why Badu Jack would do it, but it's clear as to what Canelo is doing. And again, people was just, you know, talking crazy about Tank with this Ryan situation. What about what Canelo doing right now? You know what I'm saying? He's clearly making a guy that's clearly much bigger and coming down and shrink down so he can have an advantage and have an opportunity to take that belt from. This is weird, man. Like I said, man, he's just not delivering in the way that he should, and it's become more and more obvious. And as a result, man, I just hate it, man. Salute to my brother, man, Mike Kirkland, man, in that Cash App, always supporting the grind, man. Appreciate you.
And
Mike.
We ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to Mike, man. Much love and appreciation, bro. So yeah, man, and again, I forgot to even mention Benavidez, because that seems like a guy that he just has no intentions whatsoever at fighting at no point, it seemed like. And it's getting to the point now where I was just reading today that Benavidez had a question for Canelo, and he said, "Yo, why are you afraid of me? Like, how you gonna ignore 50 million guaranteed to fight me? You know what I mean? To try to entertain fighting somebody else like a Badu Jack or any of these other guys." And that's the issue I have. Like, you got real smoke for you sitting right at the division you campaign at, where you got all them belts. And this is the problem. Like, if you didn't want to defend those belts, if you didn't want to behave like a champion, why did you chase undisputed in the first place? Because you seen the opportunity and you seen a path that wasn't the most difficult, if we really being honest. And I always said this, like, it's not a real beef with me, and I don't got no beef with none of these fighters. But the only issue I have with Benavidez is if I truly think if he would have kept his title like the second time around and not lost it, you know what I mean, on the scale, if he would have kept that title, I just don't think we'd be dealing with this at 68. I don't think Canelo would have ever became undisputed if David Benavidez would have held on to his title. You know, like 33, you still fighting C-level and old ass past their prime. You see what I'm saying? Fighters, facts, 88, like, when it enough, bro. We see through it. You can't pull the wool over nobody's eyes. The only ones you could is the ones that are fanboys of you. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, bro? I just call it straight down the middle, and people, you know, they got to remove their emotions out of the situation. It's not nothing personal. The dude have a responsibility. Look how they can make all these graphics and designs and put this dude up here as some type of king. He got his legs all crossed, sitting up there with the Burger King crown on. Like, bro, come on, man. You acting crazy because you ain't fighting nobody. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he liked the attention. He liked the attention. And he really feel like, Mike, yeah, I earned my spot. Like, I can do this. And again, when you have people come out and have interviews where they echo those type of sentiments, like, yeah, well, Canelo, yeah, he's earned the right. Nobody's earned the right to milk the fans of their money. I don't care how much I like you. Nobody earned the right to do that. And it ain't like you getting in there and again, the crazy part is you ain't even coming out here knocking all these guys out. You out here, you went the distance with John Ryder. You was supposed to smoke that dude. Just to be real, man. You supposed to smoke him. Kurt, my bro, what's up with it, man? He said, was sick in all them years. Maul called him out. Now Canelo ready after he been out the ring 2 years. You get what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. And it's like people think we calling it on both sides. On one end, I hear people because they said he avoided Maul, and now that he want to fight him is still a problem. Yeah, it is simply because he waited till he wasn't looking like himself. He ain't been in the ring. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's just so obvious. Jim, my bro, what's going on with it, man? How you feeling, bro? Like Stormy said, Canelo's not the face of boxing. He's the ass of boxing. I agree with him. Salute to the OG, Stormy B-Man. Benavidez, I'll take Charlo, though. Right, you get what I'm saying? Right. It's like, I don't know what you want, man. What you want? What you want in this chat, bro? Canelo really should retire and get out the way, or just defend the belts like a real champion, Kurt. We not asking for too much when we say that. We're not dissing this man. That's no diss, a slight of shade to him. Why wouldn't you want to give the people what they want to see? People giving you what you want. They supporting you and making sure you paid. You making more money in 36 minutes than people were making 2-3 lifetimes, bro. What are we talking about? Like, again, like that's privileged activity. I will never rock with that. I be who I be. Salute, family. How you feeling? You get what I'm saying? I be. And I respect for you even trying to step up, but the timing couldn't be more worse. I can't fully respect that because I know what you on. You get what I'm saying? It's just it's hard to respect, bro. Yeah, all you gotta do is get in there. You know what I'm saying? It's not no for sure bet that you lose to all these guys that we want to see you fight. You just gotta give us one of these fights, bro. I think he has much confidence since his last loss. Yeah, Miss Joette, I think you on to something. I think you make a good point right there with that. I think Beeble did do something to his confidence too. And why I agree with you, because again, it's different when you fighting a fight and it's a good fight and maybe you get clipped or something and get knocked out because you got caught with a punch, right? But that's not what happened with Dimitri Bivol and Canelo. He got outboxed thoroughly over a 12-round period. You get what I'm saying? And that does something to your confidence for sure. So I definitely think that Dimitri Bivol loss chipped away at his confidence a bit, and right on par. He looked like he's not willing to fight these type of guys. I think he used his Dimitri Bivol name to try to make us think that he was going to fight him. And now I think he kind of sort of doing it again with Charlo, or at least the people are doing it for him. You get what I'm saying? By even reporting that. And it's funny, like, again, how could you with confidence say that Charlo and Canelo is next when Charlo was on the damn IG with Andre? I don't get how you could think that. You get what I'm saying? I just don't see it. I really don't. 88 said Canelo reminds me of AJ in a sense. The fight all these C-level dudes, and you see what happens. AJ loses the Ruiz and Canelo loses the Bivol. Cherry picks going wrong. And that is an absolute fact, bro. And that's an absolute fact. And the only difference is crazy with 88. What that is, if Canelo was foolish enough to get in there, like my thing is, he got beat so convincingly at 75. There's no way I'm gonna believe that he's about to do something so much differently. After I just seen how he looked against John Ryder, he wasn't impressive. He wasn't impressive against John Ryder. That was a subpar performance. Yeah, you beat up on him. He was like a walking punching bag. That dude didn't offer that much resistance. He was there to be punched on. He just was durable. I'll give him that. But at the same time, the fact that he put up such little resistance, you were supposed to do a lot more than that. It seemed like, yeah, you busted his nose up pretty good because he was there to be hit all night. Literally, no adjustments made whatsoever. John Ryder fought every round of that fight pretty much the same, and he accepted losing. It seemed like his only goal in that fight was to not get knocked out, and he succeeded because he damn sure didn't come to win. Nobody can tell me with a performance like that, with a guy like Canelo, you coming to win with an effort like that. You didn't look like you won 100%. Looked like you just conserved enough energy and things like that and fought just enough. Like, I don't think he was scared, but I just don't think he was really even felt he could win. He talked. The way he talked is not how he fought. Like, he said he here because he deserved to be there when he fought him. But he got in that ring and he did nothing. You get what I'm saying? He got in that ring and did nothing. So I just don't know at this point, man. The level of opposition that he in there with is just laughable, man. Is it money reasons being Canelo not happening? What it was Bevel said, you know, he fought him the first time at 75 for his belt, right? He gave him a chance at his belt. Now he was saying initially that he just want to be treated like a champion now this time. And he's saying this time, being that I put my belt on the line last time, let's fight for yours. You only want to fight for my belt again because you just want to try. Basically, you just want another shot at my belt, but you don't want to risk yours. You get what I'm saying? So Bevo ain't cool with that. And while I would say, the money is probably the least of the issue with Bevo because he's not a money guy. Like, he don't care about that, right? He just want to be treated with some level of respect. Like, again, if I beat you, won't you at least consider the fact, allow me to challenge you for your belts? If you really feel like you could beat me, think about it. I'm doing you a favor by fighting you where you're more comfortable at 68 anyway. I got to come down. Why wouldn't you take that? You get what I'm saying? And again, you know what's at risk. And I just don't think he's willing to risk losing his belts to Bevel because that would be a very, very big risk, bro. That'd be a very, very big risk for him. Very big risk. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just don't think it's one he's willing to take. You know what I'm saying? Not right now. So again, Dimitri Bivol never been a guy to like price himself out or demand something that he ain't worth. Like, that's not the move with him. He understands you trying to call all the shots again. And I understand and you having this A side, but I beat you. So at least, you know what I mean? Meet me in the middle and let's fight for your belts. I don't see what's the issues. And I feel like if you really wanted to fight him, you would do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple. Like, 75 is not for you. I think that's too much for you, being honest. As good as a fighter as you've been, I think you got limitations just like everybody else. It's weight classes for a reason. 75 is just, I think, a bit too much for him. And I know he had success against Kovalev, but just imagine if he fought the much better version of Kovalev, not the broken version of him. You see what I'm saying? And even that guy gave him good trouble, but he just seemed like he wasn't putting no sting on none of his punches. And even Badu Jack, who's an actual real fighter, came out and said he felt like that Canelo Alvarez and Sergey Kovalev fight looked fixed. He said that out of his own mouth, and he's an actual fighter. He said that. So I see the play. You see what I'm saying, IB? So it's crazy. It removes the guys daring to be great. Yeah, you can't. He can't say that. You get what I'm saying? Even Canelo should put both belts on the line. Remember Tank, Leo Santa Cruz did it. Right. Put them joints up, bro. Put them up. You want to play it safe in a sport that's not safe. You get what I'm saying? You want to play it safe in a sport that's not safe and think can't nobody see it and call it out. And every time somebody call it out, we got to be deemed a haters. No hate involved in none of this. It's just about, again, if you really an advocate for the best fighting the best, you shouldn't have a problem with nobody demanding that this dude get in the ring and fight somebody of some substance that's really going to give us a fight worth our money. You get what I'm saying? You just don't want to do it. 5'8", yeah, I think facts. You know what I'm saying? I think, and that's me trying to level with him. Felix, like, yo, I think that's just a bit too much for you. You know what I mean? You're not that big a guy frame wise. You get what I'm saying? You're a stocky dude, but then, you know, that frame is also come with some limitations, and I believe 75 just might be a bit much for him. You get what I'm saying? Fighting at you're closer to the weight where you say you feel the best at, 68 now, would make more sense. Why put yourself at more of a disadvantage? You get what I'm saying? Go in there and fight that man. He's fought some bigger guys. Canelo's fought some bigger guys, but you know how that go. You know what I'm saying? When you really get into the thick of it and you get into that resume and you look at the guys, like the thing is with Canelo, if you ever looked, whenever he's gotten a 50-50 affair, he don't dominate 50-50 opposition. Never. You get what I'm saying? That's no slight to him. Just tell me a time that he fought a 50-50 fight where he dominated. I can't remember one. Get what I'm saying? You fought Floyd, whatever that was, you know how that played out. You fought Austin Trout. That was a close ass fight. Miguel Cotto wasn't a dominant win. Who else? Is I'm missing somebody? Triple G. I mean, the last time around you whooped on him, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like you usually your 50-50 fights is always close and they be debatable at times. Keys to the Game Boxing channel. What's good with the Keys? Been busy just popping in. Salute my bro, man. Don't work too hard on him, man. I know you putting in that work. Don't work too hard. Don't forget to get you some good rest and some good food, Keys. Much love and appreciation.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Nah, but he ain't dominate him, but he beat him the first time, and it was a very close fight, a razor thin decision, right? And then he fought him the second time, and he beat him a lot more. He was beating him a lot more convincingly, in my opinion, and stopped him. You know what I mean? He gave him loss number 1 and 2. He removed that whole crusher. After Andre Ward beat him the second time, he was no longer the crusher. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't dominated him the first fight. And the second fight was competitive and still good, but he did much better. Started a lot sooner in the second fight and then got the stoppage. So Andre Ward impressed me with his wins over Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? He got 2 fights to acclimate to the weight class and went right after the boogeyman. Beat him twice and got up out of boxing and then retire from boxing, then let it retire him. Feet or the knees of the gas tank to keep up the small dudes? Absolutely, he don't. Chop, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you stopping through. Right. Salute to my fan. We had more condition will catch up, but no one's going to dominate Canelo. I mean, if you ask me, he got dominated by Bivol. You know, we all know Floyd dominated him when they fought all them years ago, right? To me, Dimitri Bivol did dominate him. I ain't give him no more than about 3 rounds in that fight, and that's 4 if you want to be extra generous. But I think Dimitri Bivol definitely dominated Canelo. That wasn't a close fight. He got smashed up. He got dominated to me. He got totally, thoroughly outclassed. You know what I mean? The only thing he didn't do was get dropped and knocked out. You know, Bivol ain't no knockout puncher, which is part of the reason why he fought him to begin with, because Bivol ain't no big puncher. You know what I'm saying? If he really was trying to chase greatness for real, he would have fought Arthur Beterbiev. We all know that. You get what I'm saying? We all know that. If you was trying to take the most dangerous challenge, you would have fought Arthur Beterbiev. You wanted to try to fight Dimitri Bivol, and you would have probably gotten stopped from Beterbiev. But that's what you knew that. When there were Beterbiev, yeah, man, yeah, that's when you'll see it gets stopped. Man, I respect all these fighters. I give them all their credit. That's what my channel represents, is giving dudes they just do. But I also don't like these fantasies that they be creating surrounding these fighters, man. I'm not no fool. Canelo's a damn good fighter, but we all know what he's doing at this point. We'll come back right now to no tune-up and beat Canelo. I'm telling you, man, Ward is a different breed, man. I'm telling you, special is special. Another one, generational talent, like type stuff, man. That last time Ward lost, what was he, 12, 13, 14 years old, something like that? Know what I mean? So he different, man. Different. Because I just told you why, Insight. He different, man. Different. And Caroline Dubois, I like Caroline Dubois. She's a damn good fighter, bro. She's a damn good fighter. I like her body work. I like her fundamentals, man. I like her fighting style. I like Caroline, but she just got to keep working, man. And which I think she will do. I think she mess around, have a better career than her brother. She mess around. She's one of them. She one of them, bro. She's very athletic. She's a very good fighter. I like Caroline Dubois, but we're gonna see, man. See what she keep doing. She got a fight coming up too, and I'm gonna tune in for it. I like her. But again, man, I just wanted to have this conversation about these dudes. Like, this is just one side of it. This is Canelo. Like I said, I don't think I said anything that was too crazy about him. This conversation here wasn't about dissing him. It's just about getting some straightening. Like I said, we all seen all of the circus that was yesterday, and maybe people don't want to say it, but it was crazy yesterday. And within the last week or so, it's been crazy because he's been shuffling between like 3 different fighters. Meanwhile, it's one of them that got their hand raised up, both hands raised up, basically jumping up and down to try to get you to notice him so you can get a fight. And it's frustrating, bro. Yeah, facts. That 115, 113 was bogus because he chipped him. Keys to the game said, like Rama Ali too. Yeah, she nice, Keys. She's nice too. I like her skill set too. She's nice. She's another one that's nice. She heading to the ring right now. Who that? It's a card on right now. My bad. Salute to my bruh Earl, the Truth Spence Jr. fan page. What's good with it? What's good with it? EJ. Salute to you, Brody. What's good with it? How you feeling? But is it a card on right now? Did I miss? Is it something I missed? I'm missing stuff, bro. I'm only interested in Canelo versus B 168. Right, me too. Andre, better be. Charlo needs to knock the rust off. Absolutely. Yeah, Keys is crazy because he was talking to Charlo yesterday on his live, man. On this Liggity Live. Let me see something. And again, I think Thomas was good with it, fam. I think they on to something, bro. I think this is part of the new wave. Right, bro. This is the new wave to make this fight. I mean, Frazier Clark versus Maurice Wash. Frazier Clark decent, yo. Frazier Clark decent.
All right. Wait, hold on. I see unavailable. Hold on, man. Hold on. We got a surprise, man. We try to see what the situation is.
Just gonna watch a little bit of this, y'all. And I think again, this was refreshing to watch and see. This is a
special guest.
This is what we need more of, I think. And I think this is the new way to get a fight done. I truly do. I think this is how you get fights done. This is the way you want to do it.
Boy accepts.
And I'm talking about as far as talking to each other. Communication is what I mean.
Anyway, man, until I figured out, man, looking to get back in around September, of course. Looking for whoever, Plant, Child.
He said it was weird. I didn't think it was weird. I know what you mean. It probably had some little awkward like moments, but I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. Tim Zoo coming on late as hell Sunday at 3 a.m. Damn. Oh yeah, let me speed this up. Let me get to when they actually on the phone.
You up in here?
Late start, what's good with it? Blessings, Brody. How you feeling?
I see you.
Tomorrow, Regis and Sunday, Zuno Campo. Yes, sir.
You know.
That's gonna be a good fight.
Let's do this shit.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, for sure, man. It's about time. You need to give the people what they've been looking for and also for ourselves.
Do it.
She on the zone, right, Mike? She on the zone?
Set it up this year, beginning of the year.
Skywalker Boxing, my bro. What's good with it? Appreciate you pulling up. double duty
Be
today.
ready in September.
They on the zone, right? Because if so, y'all sound like y'all want me to call a fight, something, huh? Y'all want to call a card? Who the main event? Who the main event on that card, y'all? And it's the zone, right? Because I could pull that up. It's Friday, man. It's Friday. I could definitely try to switch it up and pull it up. Y'all let me know, because we could if it's the zone, I'll pull my the zone up.
I prefer 68.
I've never been to 68.
Either.
Go to 60. Come on, dog.
I wish I could, man. You see these things, man? I know you ain't got these right now. You know what I'm saying?
Fucked up, nigga.
You ain't got none of these.
Fucked up, nigga. You ain't got none of these. You ain't
got none of these right here, kid. You know what I'm saying?
How much was that?
Fraser Clark.
Let's go.
It's a the zone card, right?
65.
I could do 65. Sounds reasonable.
Black belt was good with
like,
it, fam.
no weight division. We can do 10 rounds. You want to do 10 rounds?
Yeah.
I think so too, Black belt. I agree.
You want to do 10? We can do 10.
Long time as hell was good, family. Salute to you, Brody. Blessings to you, fam. That's what I'm saying. 88.
Do 10, and then they'd be like, "Yo, run it back,
I appreciate the
run it back, bro."
That's all you want is to keep running it back.
I'm just saying,
Sky Sports.
because once I hit you with this left hand for 10 straight rounds, you're gonna be like, I think the next time I'm gonna figure it out.
You're not even left-handed.
That's all right, but I got straight left.
You're not left-handed.
I got a straight.
You
left.
a fake ass softball. You're not even left-handed.
We called him a fake southpaw.
I am a fake southpaw. I know how to fight. And you,
Mike,
you saying that you
got nice though. I like
you can't
Karen.
get past it.
You got
she got her, I like her body work, bro. She got some real good body work. I love Carolyn Dubois.
I see a lot of people smiling at the end of that jab.
Nigga, you ain't smile. I put the niggas down with that jab. Nigga, what you talking about?
I think you put one person down with the jab.
One?
It was like
one.
Yeah.
One?
I think so. I think he might feel like cut too much weight.
Just one?
He said, "Yeah, to think about it."
Don't get me wrong. You're a good fighter. You have a good technique.
Right, Thomas said that body work is beautiful from her. I love it. She really dig to the body, and she banged both sides of that body.
Great matchup.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I think we
I'm down.
need to do it.
I'm down.
I ain't gonna play this entire thing, y'all. I just wanted to play a little bit of this live with y'all.
If you want, I'm with it.
Because this is what brought me here too.
Hairstyle shows a lot. It's like,
I don't know how Charlo and Canelo is negotiating, and that's you get what I'm saying, and that's anything worth really reporting if it's nothing concrete. And they sitting up here like I would expected him to at least mention Canelo and all of this.
I got that horsepower, bro.
He didn't do it.
All right.
And I'm gonna bring it down to 65, man. 65, why not? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
What do you want to do?
They out here discussing catch weight possibilities and everything. Like, again, this is how you do it. You got to work together. And I think this is the wave, man. I think more fighters that really want to make fights that's been difficult or that could potentially be difficult. I think one of the ways to avoid some of the pitfalls that come with making these fights is to get on the phone and really get on the same accord so y'all can really make this happen. It's about competing with each other and making a bag together. It's not just about, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that together and challenge each other. And this is a fight everybody tune into.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we need to have like a little,
right?
You know what I'm saying, home away from home.
Right. I like her, man. She's very schooled, well schooled, bro.
It's like this nigga want all you want everything.
Nah, don't
Shannon Ryan.
I don't want everything.
Last week. I'm gonna check her out.
You just want to put it in your hometown. Okay, let's do it in your hometown. No problem.
Like why not? Like I'm not going to Connecticut. I'm not going to Connecticut.
Yeah, I don't
got no fans in Connecticut.
Nah, come on, man. We got it popping out New England.
No.
Fight ATL, right.
But New England is,
I like
and Rhode Island is popping
I like
too.
New England, bro. Let's do it in Houston.
We'll get behind the details about what we're gonna do.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I think we
Let's
both need it.
Let's
Yeah,
fight.
we both need to make it. Yeah.
I want to fight.
Yeah,
I
both
wanna
need to
fight
make that bag.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I've been trying to fight you too. Yeah, let's
No,
fight.
I'm gonna fight.
Yeah, we'll fight you too. We will fight.
Boo boo.
We will fight.
Boo boo.
Hmm.
All right, boo boo.
Yeah, let's get it. It's only right.
Vegas.
Huh?
They said Vegas.
Let me pause this real quick. I'll say this. I know it might appear that way, that you might think Charlo is not good. I'll just say this, right? I know somebody that, without saying no names, I know somebody that, not only know his trainer real well, but know the story and everything that is going with Jamal. And I wish I could say more, but if I said a lot more, just know it'll make a lot more sense to you. But I'm going to just say this. Jamal Charlo, back in the ring, like in terms of in that gym and training and stuff, from a close source, a valid source, a very trusted source, is always on point. Charlo getting back right for sure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he all the way, you know what I mean? But of course he's gonna have to go in there and get an actual fight, right? But in terms of him getting back, he ain't looking like no guy that's some bum. So I'm gonna just let you know, like he better off than what people probably think, right? Trust me, because what he went through was some human stuff, but he getting there. He getting back, bro. Tank said it off. Carvin Spence about to thrust it forward. Yep. Devin and Loma affirmed the new way is better than the modern way. To be honest, talk to him, Thomas. Talk to him, bro. Jamal was funny. Asked him like 7 times he wants to fight. Right. He just kept saying it. Charles got through hair rocks. He just going through some, he was, going through some, little personal stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? I don't think he no diva though, bro. I just think people don't. I think he's misunderstood. He ain't perfect though. Get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it wrong. Like dude ain't perfect, nothing like that. But he decent dude, man. He just went through something that I think a lot of people go through. I think he getting through it, got through most of it, and I think he'll be all right on the back end. Ain't doing it in Texas. He changed the subject real fast. Maul said Houston, right? Nah, yeah, facts. You don't die the skills. He Maul nice, bro. A1 Hoop Zone, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you pulling up. OZ Boxing 22, what's good, family? You get what I'm saying? Facts. These are good signs. That's all I'm saying. I wanted to take some positives and draw from this conversation that they was having. I thought this was dope.
Say it again.
They said Vegas.
Man, that's a good one.
Vegas is cool.
I do Vegas.
They like the casinos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Give them.
It's like on one end you want to lean towards Boo Boo because he's been more active than Maul, obviously, right? But then it's like you don't count Charlo out either.
Minus 200.
The last time they put Maul back against the wall, he shined big, yo. So it's a real 50-50 pick him. But I would say comfortably, like I would be more comfortable with leaning slightly towards Boo Boo because of the activity.
You a fucking guru.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Hey.
Hey.
I don't know about that.
It's me again.
Hey, these dudes having fun.
Hey, yo.
But IB, this would be a fun scrap. Field shows that the men are only human and can get cut to the core and mess you up for a while. But the ring is the therapy where he can exercise the demon. Thomas, that's true indeed, bro. Said Maul for the Marlin. I feel you. Mr. College, salute family. How you feeling, bro?
There's a lot of guys.
Y'all smash the like button if y'all haven't, man. We just gonna do us a light cook for today, man. On a good Friday.
Nah, I told you what we would do last conversation. You know what I'm saying? I help out.
Go ahead and make that money, brothers. I would pay to see them fight. Me too. Me too, Kurt.
Come on, man. If the WBC let you hold on to this belt for 3 years now, that you haven't been in the ring, and they gonna support what you've been doing, I don't think they're gonna take that off.
Nah, my phone don't stop. Don't worry.
I don't think they're gonna take that belt off you, bro. Like they haven't done anything towards you or try to take it off you in this amount of time. So what's so what are you talking about? They don't care about that.
If you know, you know.
That's
you know, you know.
They're like, look at sweep them all. We can't take them. We We're not gonna take the belt from Jabbar. He's too sweet. Look at him.
Too sweet.
Look at him. We're not gonna take it from him.
Sugar.
We're gonna give him. We're gonna let him hold the belt.
But like, why would you want to fight me? You can't even beat me.
Why wouldn't you want to fight me if you could beat me?
Duh, you're a fucking idiot, bro.
What are you talking? That's easy money. It's great
idiot, bro.
It's great money.
Yeah, get that work, fellas.
You know what I'm saying?
Get that work in.
Everybody else
I don't want to make it, bro. You think I make my fights? I don't make my fight.
Mom, I had that Canelo bag on his mind.
Who helps you make the fights?
Come on, bro.
I do wonder that too, Kurt, and that's why I say
we just need to be like.
It seemed like he need to be on the damn IG Live with Canelo ass talking. Cause I damn sure watch that fight. I'll watch it for sure.
I'm gonna send you one, man. I'm gonna send you one. I know you like the A-Team logos. I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna send you a box of A-Team gear, man. Make sure you pull up to the press conference.
My address.
Yeah, send me.
We don't gotta do this. We can do this shit on our own.
Hey, Carlo, what's good with it, Brody? How you feeling? Say, really, man, Eddie said Maul is number one Canelo's list right now.
I can book you.
And it's crazy. Kirk Douglas, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? Larson, you must be trying to get blocked or something, bro. I be trying to let people live, but y'all be like, I don't know. How old are you, bro? How old are you? I'm gonna start asking dudes how old they are. Like, I don't know, because I do put my content in for kids. You come in here talking about do women fart and the hell type of time you on? Like, do y'all purposely intend on trying to get blocked in chats? Like, do y'all come in chats and just, yeah, let me just go get blocked. Let me see if he'll block me. Because over here, you'll get blocked if that's what you're looking to get. You know what I mean? You need to be blocked or something, bro. He's kind of hesitant toward boo-boo. Hey, he got some little thinking going on, Kurt. That's what that is. You know what I mean? That's what you hear. You got to think about it a little bit. And Mayweather killed all that for Canelo versus brother. So I'm telling you, bro. Know what I'm saying? And I just think that natural age catching up to him, the wear and tear too, and him just knowing that I think Canelo understands where he's physically limited at because of his age, you know, and the miles that he's put on his body. So it's crazy that it's certain guys that it just seems like he's going to stay away from, but hey, maybe he proved me wrong, but I doubt it. But we're going to play a little bit more of this. I'm not going to play all this. And then I'm going to get into, I'm going to speak a little bit about Devin Haney and what ELIE SECKBACH. ELIE SECKBACH has some very interesting things to say about Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much dissed him. You know what I mean? So we going, we going to see, because again, man, this wasn't no diss video. A lot of this stuff I've said before in the past, but the reason I've came here today with this, Kello, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling, man? Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to my bro Thomas as well. Yeah, man, he needs to get off live and get back in the gym. Yeah, and far as him, like the little, the comeback that he's been doing in terms of being in the gym. I know somebody that's seen him in the gym, and it's some positive signs at Kello in terms of like what they seeing from him in the gym for a guy that been out that long. So that's just my little tidbit from you, coming from somebody that I know is around that area and has seen Maul and cool with his trainer. So said he like for him to be out that long, he probably doing a little bit better than you probably think. You know what I'm saying? So which is a good thing. So I just hope he get fully locked in and really give the people, a great fight and go out there and get the win that he need, man. He needs something big on his resume, man. Right. And it's crazy at Kello because Eddie Hearn saying Beaver was on the table for Canelo still in September. It's annoying, bro. All this different news and everything can't be true at the same time, or can it? Like, which way you gonna go? What fighter are you gonna pursue? Why are you still saying Beaver is on the table? If y'all not fighting him at 68, he's not on the table. So why y'all keep trying to cause all this confusion with the people? Know what I mean? So with Ronnie, right. And my guy, my good brother, man, he know Ronnie Shields and pretty good, and he know some things about that situation. So Maul will be all right, man. I think, you know what I mean? And Just gotta keep knocking off that rust, keep training, man, keep pushing back towards it. He'd be good. Not on the table, according to him. That's what I'm saying. Kelo is all this misdirection, bro. And I was talking about the timeline, how they did us. Like, remember, bro, it was Beevil, right? First, remember, Beevil was the #1 priority. Then that fell apart. Then they moved on to Bottle Jack, saying that it was his team saying they was in negotiations and it's 90% done. Then they moved on to Charlo and Canelo, and then back to Beevil. Like what the hell is going on? Like, they all over the place. And then you got Charlo and Andre talking for 20 minutes about making a fight and BSing. You know what I mean? So it's just weird. I don't know what's going on. Part think Maul is damaged goods, but Mayweather still in the back of his mind. I'm telling you, man. Hope Charlo gets Canelo and stop the hype job. Yo, I'm telling you, Mike, yo, I really feel like if this dude knock that rust off, get back right, I'm telling you, I wouldn't doubt it that he could do it, man. Jamal Charlo is a damn talented fighter, man. Talented fighter. About the Mexican monster. Yeah, nope, Kurt, he just act like he don't exist. Nope. Hell no. No, he will not do, he won't say nothing. And speaking of Benavidez, you know, I was reading today and he said, you know, his question is Canelo Alvarez is, why are you afraid of me? Like, why are you ignoring $50 million guaranteed to fight me? You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I would love to see Charlo stop him, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna you fight weak opposition or retire, or fight the weak opposition until he retired, because I just don't feel like he feels obligated to give the fans anything. I feel like he thinks whatever he gave us that's what he gave us, and we got to be cool with it. Anything more than what he's given us is asking for a lot in his eyes, and I don't think he's willing to give us that. My bad, John. And at least defend them belts. Yeah, I hope Charlo stops him also as possible. I'm telling you, Charlo's strong. He athletic. You know what I mean? He could be defensively responsible. You get what I'm saying? He got an arsenal of punches. He got a hell of an uppercut. Get what I'm saying? Strong hook, a strong jab that'll get you drunk, that you definitely don't want to keep getting hit with. He moves well in the ring. You know what I mean? Good foot placement. You know, you got a strong, sturdy base. And I mean, it's strong dude in there, man. See, you know, he definitely need to defend the belts, bro. It's crystal clear. Canelo escape for the rest of his career, and it's crazy. Sanctioned bodies are with Canelo, right? Right. Now, I think because they still can make a reasonable bag off him, a sizable bag off him, and Canelo, I would guess. That would be the reason that he continues to get treated this way. You know what I'm saying? That would be my guess. You know what I mean? As long as he's able to make them some money, or they gonna look out for him. That's what it seemed like. Despite what anybody else want, they're going back the garbage no matter what it is. And it's like they kiss his ass. It's weird to see, but it is what it is. I'm not even surprised by it no more. It's just sad that it's this obvious at this point too, though. Charlie probably has a strong job in middleweights. He damn sure do. He got one of them for sure. I know that. Definitely one of the top jabs. That boy be steady. That ain't no range. He ain't got no range finder. He got a jab that'll bust you up and do damage. Close your eye, bust a lip, bust your nose type, break a nose type jab. Like I said, he'll get you drunk with that joint. You get hit enough times with it. Zoom, my Brody. Zoom, what's good with the Zoom? How you feeling? Peace and blessings to you, Brody. How you feeling? Face that one thing that annoys me, people are over celebrating that rally just because of the connection with KSI. Yeah, right. You already know how that go. Shout out to Kevin, Mike Kirkland, Kurt. Ashley's Corner, man. You already know, Thomas. Salute to you, Brody, and appreciate everybody pulling up, man. We just gonna cook for a little while. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, and then I'm gonna move on to I'm gonna play this audio of ELIE SECKBACH, and it's, I don't know if y'all heard this video from him, but he has some very interesting things to say about Devin Haney, and you know, I'm gonna get my thoughts on it, man. But we play a little bit more of this, and we gonna move on, man. Yeah, a lot of high dollar fights with the belts. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, you know I can book you, right?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not a.
All right, let us do nigga.
Hold on, we gotta reword that.
I can book you, nigga. I can book you, nigga.
Yeah.
Bro, I wanna fight you so bad, bro. I will come to your city and beat your ass.
Nah, you just crying about doing it in Houston. You ain't coming out here, man. Stop playing. Just give me an address, man. I'm gonna hook you up with some gear. You know what I'm saying? So you can look fly. Come to the press conference, wear the A-team gear, and we can get this shit popping. And you could be out there, it's me again.
Facts, they are, Kello.
You got me.
Jamal Charlo coming out. It's me again.
All right, boo.
Shit. Now we have fun, man. We're gonna have fun. We'll turn it up. Everybody's going.
But you know what's funny?
The whole world.
Real quick, like, I know it's a lot of filler in this, right? Like, they speaking about the fight and working together and getting the fight right, and it's a lot of filler in this. But if y'all remember how long Spence said he was on the phone with Crawford, and if y'all remember, they spent more time talking about other stuff than the actual fight, and the fight still got made, right? So that's why I'm just an optimistic dude of this way of things working, right? Like, of course, it's gonna probably obviously take more than one conversation, but I feel like this is a starting point. It's a good starting point, right? And it's very similar to what we just seen take place with EJ and Bud. They actually got on the phone, and like EJ was saying, they was talking about family, all types of shit. Like, you'd have probably thought they was cool. So, you know what I mean? The thing was, they spent more time talking about other things than the actual fight. And that's a just one of the biggest fights to be made, and it's still getting made. So I think this is, like, you know, just a good start, man. Just a good starting point. I mean, y'all ain't got to sit here and try to sell it to the media that y'all hate each other, and y'all ain't got to be disrespecting each other. You could have a casual conversation, and obviously more conversations going to need to take place. But again, my main point is just this is a starting point for them, at least. You get what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere. Who rematches the journey just because it was tough. That stopped with the second one. Oh, man, he rematched the journeyman. That's crazy. That's crazy. By decision, she had a knockdown in the fifth. Yeah. Body shots, Thrill. Yeah, what her body shots was looking like, man. I know that queen be bringing it in there, bro. Salute to Carolyn Dubois, man. Appreciate you keeping me in the loop too, Fate. Salute to Thrill. My bad, pardon me. Appreciate you, Thrill. Carolyn Dubois. If you're on their way to being something, man, let's play a little bit more of this, y'all. And then we're going to move to ELIE SECKBACH and what he had to say about Devin Haney.
Well, let's get it.
Yeah, let's just, you know what I'm saying, figure out, make sure everything makes sense in a time frame of healthiness.
No, stop on that. Makes sense.
Now, I'm saying, makes sense for you. For you. Makes, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure you're okay with, you know what I'm saying? You've been going through a lot. I want to make sure that you're the best Charlo that there is.
Good, nigga.
You good?
Nigga?
All right.
Nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
Good, nigga.
All right.
Don't. Y'all looking at like a divorce.
Now, I'm not looking at none of that shit. I'm looking at a black man that handles his business.
It's human shit.
Now, I'm looking at a black man that handles his business, bro. Yeah. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I'm glad I know you got your kids, bro.
You ran from my brother fight me. You ran from my brother fight me.
Salute to my baby girl, Miss JusDueBoxing, my queen. How you feeling?
We already know why.
Appreciate you stopping through.
Yeah, there was none of that.
Not gonna lie.
we in this for free.
Yeah,
bro.
right. They did.
Ain't nobody trying to get
right. Hit that like button for you, bro, man. I appreciate y'all, fam.
You know how it goes.
Whenever you're ready, dog. Like,
yeah, I think if September works for me, if it works for you, if not, if you need, you know what I'm saying? I know you've been inactive a little bit. I don't know what your training schedule's like.
Because
you look kind of fat. Nigga, your head is like this big.
I'm not fat.
How much you weighing right now? Yeah, exactly. Fat boy weight. You ain't getting down to no damn 160 in 2 months.
No.
You get down.
I'm like 180.
So I'm like 180.
I promise.
Salute to my bro Thomas. Salute to everybody in the building.
That's 68. Yeah, that's
you want to go to 60.
Tyson Fury, other brother fought today and won. Did he?
Why you don't want to fight for my title?
Maul, even though he's been off for a while. Yeah, AJ, man. Maul is a damn good fighter, bro.
WBC. I can't wait to get the opportunity to have a green belt.
Damn good fighter.
168.
You asshole. You fucking...
Yeah, nah, I can't push 160, but we'll figure it out though, man. We'll figure it out.
65. That ain't no title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna look out for us, bro.
Right.
Whatever we want, they're gonna do.
All right, so when you want to fight?
When?
Yeah.
October sounds good.
To my bro CANELO, man.
You know,
and that's super much love, much appreciation, man. Putting that color in the chizat.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Hold on, no, I didn't just. I tripped that.
Be like I'm like I know you got your kids, bro. You ran from my brother. Fight me.
He said you already ran from my brother.
I'm going through shit. Sorry.
Charlo can stop boo 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 and outpoint Charlo. That's true, Fate. That's true, bro. That's a fact, though.
I'm here.
That's a fact. Salute to my bro CANELO, man.
How much want to bet I'll take it out?
Big dog.
You can try the very best you can. I encourage you to do it in the sport of boxing. Yes, I encourage you, man. I'm here.
They call me the future of boxing for a reason, you know that.
I don't know. You've been inactive for a while.
It don't matter how long I've been waiting on your bitch ass, nigga. What's popping?
You been waiting for me. We ain't waiting for me.
What's popping, nigga?
We talking crazy a little bit.
You know what's popping. When I see you, like, hey, sir, how you doing, Mr. Andrade? Would you like to go have a coffee? And now you talking what's popping. You know what's popping. You know what's popping, my boy.
Let's get the money, dog.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
right.
We're
gonna touch bases, man. We're gonna touch bases. We're gonna finish.
Nigga, just tell your manager to call me, nigga. We done. You can fight whenever.
Yeah.
I'm down.
It's me. I'm in the same boat you are. No promoter, no manager.
Nigga, I don't got no promoter. Nigga, I ain't never
you see him? They going in.
Gotta go in. Yo,
nigga, me and you, nigga, nigga, what's up, nigga?
Yo, venue, showtime, pay-per-view, whatever. Yo, you guys want this?
You already ran from my brother, so I'm gonna chase your
Stop that. Stop trying to run with that story.
Side of this. I feel you, Mike. I rock with Charlo, man. This would be a fun fight. I hope we get it, though.
And you ran from me.
Okay.
I hope this beats over the fight for these dudes. For real, I do.
Yeah, please, bring it on. Bring it on. Stop with that narrative of me running and shit.
All right, stop with that. I got you.
Yeah, I got you too. I got you too, man.
I got you, guys.
We're gonna hold it down for the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna slack one punch for you. Huh?
Coughing.
They silly as hell, bro.
Nigga, stop coughing, nigga.
Allergies out here, man. All right. Well, get in shape, man. We're gonna figure this out. You're not in shape. You're not in shape. You got beat up by Ocho Cinco beat you up. You talking about what's his name? Toby.
Sound like you don't hear.
I see these guys been beating you up in the ring, bro. What you talking about? You been letting these musicians come over here and football players beat you up, bro.
Y'all saw me knock him down. I knocked him out. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yo, you get beat up by these artists and shit, man.
Cool.
Toby.
Chris Brown will knock you out.
He told him Chris Brown.
Yeah, okay.
That's only.
He told him Chris Breezy to stop him.
Yeah, okay.
Chris Brown stopping Andre is crazy.
Yeah,
that's wild.
They call me
that's wild talk. Yeah.
And shit, like, cause I'll be around Chris Brown, like, so way, like, fuck off.
Yeah, don't even pay no attention to that, man. You live your life.
I don't listen to you or them.
Now you listen to me.
Nigga,
you listen to me.
Listen to you.
You listen to me. It's
nigga.
me again.
Ain't no way. I'll listen.
You know you gonna listen to me.
These dudes are
silly, put this shit
bro.
together. We gonna listen to me. We gonna be making this shit happen. I don't know what the hell you talk about. You gonna listen to me. We gonna do this shit.
It's Tommy Hearns versus Sugar Ray Leonard.
These fools, bro. They silly, bro.
Call at me later, dog. I got you.
All right, man.
I'm about to work on it right now. All
right, man. God bless you, yo.
God bless you too. Love, man. For real. We do this shit for a living.
Nah, for real, man. And God bless the kids, man. Glad that all worked out.
All right.
Right. And that's all it's about at the end of the day, man. You know what I mean? Wanting to see these dudes good. And I just hope that result into a fight. I think that's the new wave. And it's the start of things. Getting on the phone with the person that you really saying you want that smoke with. And y'all iron out a few things. And then y'all get the ball rolling in a real way. And actually really get at people something that they want. You know what I mean? That fight was something that we've been wanted. We've been would love to see that fight. I know they, it's a lot later in their careers, but they still not to the point where these dudes is washed up. So I think, and again, it's good energy to see them go back and forth a little bit, but ultimately, like it's obviously mutual respect. And I know people probably wanted to see them going at each other more, but again, I don't think that's absolutely necessary because you see what Spence and EJ just did, and I'm pretty sure they got on the phone more than once. But as Spence said, he made sure he's clear on that. They talked about everything else more than the actual fight, and that fight is bigger than what this fight would be, and that one still happened. So they ain't have to spend the entire time they was up there talking about the fight, but at least them both genuinely showing enough interest in wanting to fight and make a lot of sense. So I think it's cool, man. It's good for the sport, man. I like it. You know what I mean? It was how it ended. Like he said, do this for a living, man. You get what I'm saying, Mike? I just get different stuff out of this. So I thought it was cool. You know what I mean? Again, it's easy for them dudes to be going crazy on each other and being total disrespect. Like it used to be different. So to see that it's a mutual line of respect right there, it seemed like dudes is older, a bit more mature. They still silly, you know what I mean? Both of them up there having a good time laughing at each other. So, I mean, it goes to show you that it never was no real issues with them dudes, man. It's just ego and the competitive nature in these fighters, man. But to see them really care about his mental and what he been through, I think that's dope for Andre and for Charlo. You know, he told him, look, I'm good. You know what I mean? Look, let's fight. So again, I hope this results into a fight because it's definitely dope. They need more builds like that with the fighters. That way, it's one less wedge that you could drive in between the fighters when they allow themselves the opportunity to get on the phone with each other and speak. You know what I mean? Yeah, forget the size of the streets. Talk to each other. You get where I'm going with it, Kurt? It's bigger than just this one conversation. I think this really needs to pick up, and this needs to be a trend. Like, I really wish I could set this channel up and start adding that to my channel. This gave me a different idea. Just imagine, when fights are being discussed about two people, I can start getting these people up here to actually talk to each other and just be in the, just be in the background, but having a line where they could come connect and get and talk to some people, man, and talk to each other in front of a crowd. I think that'd be dope, man. I think that'd be real dope. But man, so that was that, man. And again, what brought me here is they got Canelo on this throne like he the king, but I'm just holding him to the standard. They're throwing several different names out there. It's going back and forth. It's like you just don't know which way he truly gonna go, but you kind of know which ways he's not gonna go in a sense at the same time. It's weird. It was back in the day, Frazier Long, Ali Money, while Ali was banned from fighting, and Facts looked out for him, and that's real. Don't get no realer than that, Kurt. Don't get no realer than that. And that, again, man, these dudes got to make that bag together. And part of doing that, you got to work together at some point. You know what I'm saying? You can be as competitive you want inside them 12 rounds. But at the end of the day, You know what I mean? At least give yourself an opportunity to make that bag with each other. Then you do what you do after that. You know what I mean? So again, we're gonna keep it close. We're gonna keep a close eye on what it is Canelo next opponent gonna be. We're gonna see if he's staying on business. But just to get to this other part, something else I wanted to speak on too, y'all, is you know, this video I came across that ELIE SECKBACH put out about Devin Haney giving his thoughts, man. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what he had to say, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on it. This kind of surprised me. He was a little bold to come out saying this stuff. Jax looked like it's really appealing to Canelo, but Charlo may look like damaged goods. We're gonna see, right? And you know what it is with him too, Thomas. So let me play this little audio for y'all, man.
How can you have 2.5 million followers, but only sell like 100,000? Devin Haney posted this today to his 2.5 million followers on Instagram, and I need a serious security check on the 2.5 million. How can you have 2.5 million followers, but only sell like 100,000 pay-per-views? And Loma's the one bringing the pay-per-views. Plus, the Gate did okay, but it didn't break records. You can't have millions of fans, supposedly, and not have a following. So that's one thing that I would definitely look at. You need to do the background check on those followers. 2.5 million, really, on Instagram. So where are the fans in real life? Maybe real. I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying it looks a little weird. So he posted this picture where he has a picture of Tank with the belt.
He talking about this picture I got in the thumbnail, y'all.
And you have Loma, who beat him the last fight. Everyone, 99% of the world saw Loma win. So he's behind
99% of the world saw Loma.
I don't know why Haney's hiding from Shakur, because that's the fight we want. That's the fight Shakur wants.
ELIE going in, yo. ELIE crazy.
Did okay, but it didn't break records. You can't have millions of fans, supposedly, and not have a following. So that's one thing that I would definitely look at. You need to do the background check on those followers. 2.5 million, really, on Instagram.
He questioning the chat followers and everything. ELIE, wow, bro.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying it looks a little weird. So he posted this picture where he has a picture of Tank with the belt. He's in a throne, and you have Loma, who beat him the last fight. Everyone, 99% of the world saw Loma win.
99%.
So he's behind Shakur. I don't know why Haney's hiding from Shakur, because that's the fight we want. That's the fight Shakur wants. And Haney said, oh, we met with Bob, and he wasn't one of the three names, and then he deleted it. So you have your Ryan Garcia from the Tank fight. I see Linares, who really rocked Haney when they fought. Haney won the fight, but he did go rock. And I think that's Isaac Cruz, who Robert Garcia told me would.
I want to catch that fake because I want to see how he looked. The one that called out Boots. Remember he called out Boots? This is what Haney's posting. I don't know what he tries to mean by this. Remember I did a live.
But one thing I noticed with Haney, when he's not copying Gervonta Davis, he's copying Floyd. I wish he would just beat Devin Haney. Just be yourself. Devin,
you heard him?
Be yourself. Have your Ryan Garcia from the Tank fight that we want. That's the fight Shakur wants. And Haney said, oh, we met with Bob, and he wasn't one of the three names, and then he deleted it. So
yeah, he kind of went in. I didn't know where this was coming from ELIE. I was surprised.
I see Linares, who really rocked Haney when they fought. Haney won the fight, but he did go rock. And I think that's Isaac Cruz, who Robert Garcia told me would beat Devin Haney in the fight. So this is what Haney's posting. I don't know what he tries to mean by this. But one thing I noticed with Haney, when he's not copying Gervonta Davis, he's copying Floyd. I wish he would just beat Devin Haney. Just be yourself, Devin. Be yourself. Best advice. I don't know what he tries to mean by this. But one thing I noticed with Haney, when he's not copying Gervonta Davis, he's copying Floyd. I wish he would just beat Devin Haney. Just be yourself, Devin. Be yourself. Best advice I could ever give you. Don't be another Tank, because there is already a Tank Davis. The way you copy him, then the dress and everything, and then the way you post and delete, that's Tank stuff.
Wow.
And then when you're not copying Tank, you're copying Floyd. There is already a Floyd. Be the first Devin Haney.
Wow.
Don't be the second Floyd or the second Tank. That's just solid advice for me for Devin Haney.
I might make a short video on this. ELIE just wild out.
Other athletes and other fighters. I think it's best to be yourself. Be the first to you. Don't be the second Michael Jordan. Be the first Kobe Bryant. But here is Devin Haney with the new watch that he got, and for some reason, a lot of the fans commented, "How can you buy a watch for $400,000?"
That's true about that.
Don't have $6
right. Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Because you heard a fire alarm in the background.
He went in on him a little bit. I was like, woo. Whoa. I was like, damn. Then he went on the show, like, Haney with all his jewelry and stuff like that. So that was a bit much. I might make a short video on that, man. Like that's crazy. I didn't expect him to go in like that, though. Tied himself to Tank for sales. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I hear people say that too. What's the point of this? What's the point of what? What's the point of what, Thread? What you mean? What's the point of what? Push Loma around, stay there, and make them separate y'all. Yeah, man. Again, for me, I thought he said some little, you know, some things that surprised me about him. I didn't expect him to say this. And again, I don't care about the personal stuff, but it just surprised me for him to talk this much. And again, part of the reason why I did play this, because what I'm to tie this to is the fact that, you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and this dude has put himself in a position to sit on that throne, right, having all the belts. And I think what comes with that is a shit ton of criticism that you just got to know is going to come, whether it's fair or unfair, it's going to come regardless. I'm gonna ignore that. Ellie shut up. Yeah, he was going in. I understand where it came from, but yeah, he just why Ellie went. Yeah, I don't know why he went off like that. And again, for me, it's just this is what comes with doing the right thing sometimes. Unfortunately, like for him to say 99% of the people thought Loma won, that was wild. You know what I'm saying? The team paying YouTubers to speak bad about a particular fighter and speak good about theirs. Yeah, Bubba, I hear about some of that stuff going on. So yeah, he was a bit weird with it, and I think it was he was. I just didn't understand where that came from. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, when you put yourself in position and you under the limelight, you're gonna face criticisms like that. I'm not saying whether it's fair or not. I just put it out there and let people make of it what they will. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just surprising. You know, I could make a shorter video, get my thoughts on it, but I thought it was just out of nowhere. Now, I mean, you accused him. You ain't want to say you accused him, but you questioned his Instagram followers. Like, he said how much he sell. He didn't sell. You said it was mostly Loma fans. Like, I ain't know what was up with all of that. Big Dog Willie, what's good with it, my bro? CANELO might be the biggest dog in boxing. True or false? Might be. He playing the hell out of the politics game for sure. You know, I hate ducking, but he's definitely maneuvering around, straight up and down. He's maneuvering.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Ellie protected Ramirez from Reese's program, lied about it. You already know. Yeah, he pro Loma. Facts, he pro Loma. That's all it was. And I think he just salty that Loma lost. Dad beat him because he used to say 99% of the people. Ain't no damn 99% of the people thought Loma won. You just want to feel like that so you can justify you going in on him like that. But I think that's what motivated it. Now, the more we sit here and talk about it, now that I think about it, you just pissed off about that decision. And then y'all ain't even see it. I ain't even screen share it. After he did all that talking, the video goes on to show Dev, you know, with his jewelry and all that stuff like that. So you make it out what you will. It was weird. You know what I'm saying? It was out of nowhere. And I guess, again, being successful, I don't level with this dude in this instance. I'm not rocking with this. I didn't play it because I thought it was funny. It ain't funny or none of that. I thought he was kind of lame for doing it. Like to sit up there and go at him the way you was going, like the question follows. I'm not saying they're fake. I'm not saying they not, but you putting it in the atmosphere. It's like, why even go that hard on them? And this ain't super old. This is from a day ago. At the time I seen it, it was like, 14 hours old or something. So by the time I got here, you know what I mean, it was later in the day, but this ain't no super old video. This is something he just did the other day. You know what I'm saying? So he did come off, facts, Big Dog. He came off like a straight hater. And again, that's another reason why I had Dev here, because both of these dudes, him and CANELO, have things in common, like both just being undisputed and having a several options that they could explore. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. No other like crazy. The craziest part about this live is gonna be what Ellie was saying. You know what I'm saying? Not said. That was him. And again, I thought it was just kind of lame. His left field, the fight been over. Like I think it would have been more fitting had you said it closer to the fight. The fact that you waited this long and you said something just now, it's like that's kind of weird. And then you accused him of being like Tank. I mean, people could have that. Like I know what he getting at. But I'm just not into that. And I'm surprised that he did that. You get what I'm saying? In a sense, like, I know he like who he like, but damn, I didn't expect him to do that. You get what I'm saying? So I thought that was a little weak. And those are I can't approve of that message. You know what I mean? I can't rock with it. I can't say it was dope. He didn't. It was just his opinion and he can have it. But I think he kind of tried to lay into him a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Say he hiding from Shakur and this and that. He was just saying a lot. So it's crazy. Yeah, right. And he mad. You know what I mean? Right? It's the Loma loss. Facts, Kurt. It was the Loma loss. Right, Miss Joette. It's the Loma loss. And now they're saying everything but let's fight in the mantra. So who's the next fight? Right. Nah, that's real though. That's real though. Thomas was real. That's like he wants Tank or Shakur. And you know what, Akello, I'm hearing Tank. I'm hearing people say that. So I want to be hopeful of that too. You know what I mean? Nah, he don't. Yeah, I think so too, big dog. I think so too. Oh, that shit talking about Devin be doing cause this big runner. I said Devin's the biggest star or not. Yeah, I get that. But some people, I know some of the criticism and things like that come from that energy, right? But in this particular case, I would lean more towards him just being mad that the guy he wanted to win didn't win. You get what I'm saying? The guy he truly wanted to win didn't win. You know what I mean? And again, for him, he could have said, like, you know, all the talking y'all do. I just think he just wanted to, like, kind of tear into him in defense of his man, Loma. Because he made sure he slipped that in there, man. 99% of the people thought Loma won. No, they did not, bro. Not 99%. Maybe it's a lot of people that did think Loma won, but it wasn't no damn 99%. That's extra. You know what I mean? He put some extra on it. But it is what it is, man. Look, man, I ain't got to protect that. He can do it himself. But I think some of these dudes, man, they had these big platforms and they use their voices irresponsibly. I think it wasn't like, it almost sounded personal. It's not like how I come here and make assessments and just give my opinion. Even though he was giving his opinion, he almost made it sound personal and questioned the man followers and his sales and how many people he bringing in. It's like, damn, you kind of made it sound like it was personal over there. Like he ain't did nothing to you. I mean, Favor not leaving on 35 till you fight Tank. Oh, okay, man. All right, yeah, man. So let's see it, man. Let's see. That's something right there. Again, man, at the end of the day, the only thing you could, I guess, demand at the end of the day is a fighter standing on his word. And we'll never be wrong for that, right? Just demanding that a guy stand on his word. So we'll see, because that'd be very interesting moving forward. It really would. But ain't Tank better send that contract. I think what happens is they negotiate, right? They have a conversation, negotiate, then paperwork gets sent. I think that's how it should go for sure, right? Because and the only reason I'm saying that, because I agree with it, sending a contract, but you don't send one blindly, right? You at least negotiate, be on the same page, and understand that y'all want to fight each other. Then you send the contract. Does that sound like it makes sense? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just personal, Thomas, and he got a big ass platform, bro, and that's what surprised me. So I can't particularly level with that energy that he had for him, because this is a young dude trying to do it his way. And if you mad that he won, dude, be mad at the referees. I mean the judges. Like, don't be mad at him. He just went out there and won. Or be mad at Loma, who didn't give it 100% and took his foot off the gas in the 12th round. I don't hear you saying none of that stuff. You get what I'm saying? For you to get up there and cry a river this late after the fight, it's personal. You made it personal, because you could have just said all that stuff after the fight if that was the case. You get what I'm saying? Or a little bit sooner. Like, this is weeks after the fight, bro. So it's like, damn, was you harboring this stuff? Like, the way you was going, Instagram followers, like, man, bro, shut up, man. Dude, ain't nobody got to buy no damn Instagram followers, man. People know who Dev is. You know what I mean? Maybe not as many people that know Tank, obviously, right? But overall, at the end of the day, they know who that man is. At least Team Tank, but probably, yeah, he is. Right. He is Team Tank. He always been, though. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But I definitely thought that's when he mentioned the Loma situation, I was like, yeah, there you go. Right. Man, facts, bro. Facts. Stick to that damn reporting, man. Don't make it personal. We got that super big platform. Don't come off as salty as hell. And again, you could have stuck and kept it on the fight, but when you started talking about ticket sales and Instagram followers, now it seems a bit more personal. And the fact that you waited this long, you like something seemed like it must have happened or rubbed you the wrong way. Then you went to accusing this man of being like another fighter and saying, when he's not being like Tank, he trying to be like Floyd. He needs to just be Devin. Like, damn, bro. Shit. Like, boy, I might, like I said, I might make a short video on that, man. Yeah, Ellie, you just said the hell with it, huh? I'm gonna just go in on the young man. Hell with it. I'm gonna just go in. And I'm like, shit, man. Like, it's a lot of different ways you could have went with that, but it is what it is, man. Dev a big boy, man. He'd be all right. That's background noise to him. But I just brought it up because I just thought it was personal and left field. You know what I mean? And again, I think at the end of the day, he's just salty that his man Loma won. You know what I mean? You don't speak for 99% of the people, Ellie, even though your platform is huge, but you still don't speak for 99% of the people. To say he won that fight like that because he didn't. The judge know way he saw that fight. That way, we're being honest, the more clear rounds or by Loma to fight too many swing rounds for Haney to give him the fight by that margin. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at that, though. I ain't mad at it. You know, I always looked at it as a very close fight. And again, I just don't have a problem with Loma losing because of the not giving 100% thing. I have an issue with that, especially in the undisputed fight like that. That was a bad, you know, idea or move for him to even consider not going 100 miles an hour or, you know, 100%, should I say, in a fight of that magnitude, the biggest fight of his life for all the marbles and everything he said he wanted. You know what I mean? Yeah, I guess that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? I try to be fair. He said he tired. Yeah, he just went in, didn't he? He just went off. And again, you know, it is what it is. Like, this the hurt business, so I'm pretty sure ain't nobody feelings gonna get hurt from this. But it was very shocking to hear him just go in like that. I don't want to say shocking, but I say a little surprising. Like, because of the timing of it, like I would have expected this more closer to the fight, is what I'm saying. Not saying that makes it right, but I'd expected this energy closer to the fight for sure. But we'll see. We will see. We will see how it play out for him. We've been phony. Nah, yeah. Nah, real talk. Sometimes he got a tendency to kind of play both sides. He do. He didn't close that round with a bang. That's all it was for me, Thomas, when he admitted that he took his foot off the gas in one of the most important, you know, rounds of the fight. I was like, bro, why would you do that? That was foolish. I was like, dude, how did you think that was acceptable or a smart thing to do? You're too personal, like you said. Right. I'm going to make a shorter video on that. I got to and give a little assessment, but I get it. It is his opinion. It could be his opinion, but like I said, I thought it was a little surprising. So I ask you every time I'm on your live, but you heard from Bill. Oh, nah. Nope, black belt. Nah, I've been a little quiet, Brody. Been a little quiet. Salute, Jose Diaz. How you feeling, bro? I don't work too hard, man. You know what I mean? I want Tank to get his hands on Teo. Yeah, me too. Teo talking like the way he did. Harold Calderon, opponent, 13-0, 9 knockouts. Dude had a highlight KO recently, so it can be risky. Yeah, I want to see what Harold looked like ever since I did that live on him, and he had called out, you know, boots essentially. Like, I was like, okay, Harold, let's see what you got, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how hard you've been working, and let's see what you can do. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think Tank could put hands on him too. I still love to see it though, man. I love to, but Teo ain't done, man. Like, look, we all know the story too, yo. Teo vacated the WBO strap, so I don't know if that means he's retiring for good or is he just saying, look at me and want attention. So I just guess it's a wait and see type of thing. We gonna see, but again, I just can't see Josh Taylor being his last fight. But maybe he'll prove me wrong. We've seen stranger things in boxing, right? But we'll see. We'll see if he ready to really just call it quits. Because again, you earn if you saying you accomplished or maybe he feel like he accomplished enough. Maybe. So either is one or two things. Either it's going to be a cry for attention, or he really staying retired. Yeah, it's a good fight, man. Yeah, it's a great fight. You know what I mean? It's a great fight. But again, I still I want to see him put together, back-to-back strong performances, so I could feel more confident that he definitely back. You get what I'm saying? About letting up, that slamming the door on him in the 12th round. Now that could be a fact too, though, Kurt. That could be it too. You know what I mean? Could be it too. If I don't know the possible Wilder Johnson, Fury full in any way, Spence versus Crawford. I'm telling you, this year is gonna go down. I think it's one of the better or best years in boxing, and it's definitely in a long time. Nope, he don't, big dog. He rather just talk crazy from the sideline and never have to fight him. He's waited paycheck. He's not earning the boxing way other fighters is ever fight versus Tank, not T.O. Only thing he deserved, though, Cuzzo, I ain't gonna lie, because of the way he was talking, he deserved how my bro Skills be saying, a proper raccoon. He deserved a proper raccoon. That's what he deserved as, not the bag, but a proper raccoon. Complimented Tank Davis and that vibranium. You know what I mean? That's the only thing he deserves is a damn nap after talking crazy like that. Man, I'm telling you. Man, I'm telling you, yo. Facts, Thomas. It was wrong with him. He's so mentally off. It's all excuses. I'm telling you, he just rather not make money so she won't get it right. That's what I'm saying. He like, man, I'm stepping away for a while. Let me square this away because she ain't getting no extras. And that could be real possible, bro. So that round either. It wasn't so much, but I think he did enough. And I think, again, when I know a guy said he admits to not doing something, I'm cool with it. Like, you know, trying to get that leverage. Right, black belt instead of walking away. Nah, he don't, big dog. I don't feel like he do either. D, man, my Brody, what's happening with it, man? How you feeling, bro? Teal showed me not as chubby as I thought. He took full-on power shot from Taylor and ate it. Nah, he was eating Taylor shots. All his shots, though. He ate all Taylor shots, Fate. He said, yeah, his chin is solid. His chin is decent. I just think when Tank hit you was a much bigger deal, but I definitely see your point. And he ate very clean flush shots. That's when I knew it was over for Josh Taylor, when he couldn't affect him at all with his punching power. Bro couldn't do nothing with him. He just handled him. He just handled him with extreme ease, and it was crazy. Handled that man with extreme ease. I'm telling you. But yeah, man. I hate to say it, saying deserves some props. Yeah, they did. They did a great job together, man. I was wrong about T.O., man, senior, but you know what? Josh Taylor didn't really put up the kind of effort that would even put what I was thinking to the test, right? He never made the moments to fight tough for T.O. where they had to really make no adjustments. They was cool doing exactly how they was doing. So that's one thing I will say. Not saying he still didn't coach him up and put together a great game plan, because that he did. They put together a great game plan, went out there, boxed them, and fought them. I thought they executed well. But the only thing that's missing is the Josh Taylor putting up enough effort to make the fight even competitive enough for them to have to be making some adjustments. They just was able to do whatever they pretty much wanted, especially from round 7 on. Right, you got a lot of options, bro. We reduce, stay independent, young fella. Yeah, man, he got a lot of options, bro. He dead shots too if you don't hit that hard. Ain't that right, bro? Yeah, right. Eating them just like Loma's eating them body shots. They be talking it. Bro, I expect you to run through him or treat a dude a certain way when you really feel like he ain't got no pop. You supposed to not respect him. So I was trying to fight Barrios. Oh, yeah? Damn. He want that Barrios smoke. Josh just washed. Yeah, Josh Taylor, he just looked bad. Yeah, back-to-back performances where he looked bad. Somebody said he's overrated. But I'm like, damn, let Barrios build up. Yeah, they trying to jump on his ass, bro. They want Barrios right now. They already fed him the third. We went wrong by saying he admitted his faults, right? You get what I'm saying? He admitted. He said he damaged his son. You know what I'm saying? He was the one saying he ruined his son. Now, he didn't, Thrill. That's an absolute fact, bro. He didn't. He could have did a lot better than that. He could have, yo. He just, or maybe he couldn't have, but he should have. You know what I mean? He just didn't look at class at all in that fight. He just didn't look like the elite fighter or none of that. They Tank has a little, or they generate power. Facts, all facts, bro. All facts. Little arms, he generate power. Facts. Omega Red, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Speedy won Mario Barrows so he can get a comeback win. Word up, man. He trying to get a comeback win on Mario Barrows. What's good with it, Omega? How you feeling, bro? I will watch Josh Taylor versus Barrios. I'll watch it. I just want to see Josh Taylor in another fight to see if he's going to look bad again or if he's going to return to form. And again, you know, after taking his first loss, who knows if he's going to want, like, you know, some type of get-back fight or he's going to really want some real smoke, because that's what I want to see, just how good he is, because, again, I want to see if his prime just happened to evaporate overnight, essentially. That would have looked like. You get what I'm saying? Where the hell does prime go? Man, what happened to Virgil? What the hell happened to Virgil, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to Virgil. Taylor made that some bitch retire. Josh Taylor retired, T.O. Yo, that's crazy, right? It's crazy. And he lost and he won. He gonna retire. He pulled a Jordan on him. He said, I come back, get this dub, I'm out on y'all. I had to be on that something. I don't know what would tell. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying, Kello? Something is very crazy. How is the drop that far? You get what I'm saying, Kello? Like the drop is crazy. Like that was back-to-back fights. So I want to at least give him one more shot to see if it was just back-to-back bad nights, or guys just being better than you on the night, or you just really fell off like that. That might be Josh Ash too, man. The way he looked, Ash. The way he looked, he just did. That was the least impressive fight that he ever had. It wasn't just the loss; it's how he performed. Like that was even worse than the Catterall fight. You know what I'm saying? Get 2 more hours. Oh shit! Don't work too hard over there, Brody. His prime seeped out his body. You get what I'm saying, D-Man? His prime just seeped right out the back door on him, bro. Ain't waste no time, man. I tell Austin still made his op retire as a great fighter. I Fate, you know, it's somewhere in the world somebody really pushing that, bro. They're like, man, look who really won the fight. Josh Taylor still fighting Teofimo retired. Ain't gave the belt up. You know he ain't really win. Somewhere in the world is somebody pushing that right now, bro. You know he ain't really win. That's why he gave the belt up and retired, because he don't want to fight him again. You know, Josh Taylor said he'd love the rematch because he know he could beat him in a rematch. And what he do? He retired. He running from smoke. 100% somebody doing that right there. %. Telling y'all straight like that. Tio ain't really even win that. Tio barely won. First of all, he ain't like he got blew out. He didn't get blew out. Down Dada was good with it, fam. He didn't get blew out. First of all, yeah, if y'all really know what y'all was watching, if you really watch boxing, the fight was close. It was closer than y'all making it seem. Like, I'm telling y'all. And you see who retired. You see how Tio eye was all cut up. His face was all swollen. Look, you see who really won that fight. You know what I'm saying? And T.O. retired. Soon as, notice, Josh Taylor said he willing to rematch me. Know he could beat him in a rematch. And what T.O. do? He come out talking about, I want 9 figures. I'm retiring. Then he going to vacate the belt. That's because he don't want no smoke. He not no real champion like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really, true champions give dudes they get back. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he ain't willing to give him his get back, he's scared of him. You see, he don't want that T.O. smoke. I mean, that Taylor smoke. I know it's somewhere somebody going off like that. I'm telling you. He said I'm gonna do it on my channel. What's good with Tandada? Somebody going off right now saying that. Jack took a lot out of Josh. Yo, that's possible too, Thomas. And I'm willing to say Jack Catterall is a bit better than what people thought too. Right. Just silent and hella dirty, man. Yeah, man. I mean, I thought he was good, but because he had a good run, Tommy's, he had a real good run. But it's like, you know what it is? If I'm not wrong, it seemed like his prime was short. You get what I'm saying? A very short prime. Some dudes is like that. He had a nice time, but it just went like the decline came fast. Like he had a nice little run, but boom, it came fast. Think about it. He just now that was his 20th fight. Gordon Bob got T.O. stressed. Right. Is it Robbie Taylor would have beat him, made him retire? He's scared of rematch. That's what they say in Facts Fate. I'm telling you, somewhere somebody saying that right now. But yeah, nah. Undoubtedly, I said this before. Boxing is one of the most imperfect sports. I think it's the most imperfect sport, and I think me and my cousin was talking about. It's one of the most opinionated sports. You know what I'm saying? For real. It really is. It really is. That's why I try to be realistic with my opinion, at least. You know what I'm saying? I try to sound logical. Not try to sound, but I try to be logical at all times with my opinion. You know what I mean? Because I know how crazy it could be. Cataract is a weird jab. It works. Yeah, that's how you be telling. Yeah, he is a little, I don't know, awkward / unorthodox. You get what I'm saying? Like he got a one-of-one fighting style for sure. I don't see nobody that reminds me of the way Cataract fight. Too. So you said they won 20 mil. Yeah, they acting crazy too. That's never happening. For a Devin fight, yeah, they bugging on Haney and got Paulie on there. He mad. Paulie picked Logan over. Yeah, Paulie was going crazy. Remember, Paulie was saying he wasn't even going to fight him. He kept changing the narrative. He was saying everything. Yeah, your son won't even fight him. I bet you he won't fight him. He fought him, beat him, everything. I bet you, and let alone he will beat your son's ass. He was talking crazy, wasn't he? Dev got in there and showed them. They mad as hell. Ellie done got out his body on Dev. I said, damn. Dev got you hot like that, huh? He got you hot like fire. That man hot. Against the overseas fighters, the same struggle mightily against American fighters. That bitch said I thought Taylor would beat Teo because Teo mindset. Me too, Thomas. Me too. I thought his mindset was going to get him beat. But he showed me that I guess he was in better condition than I thought. You know what I'm saying? Which was, I could respect that. Good win for him, man. Very good win for him. Very, very good win. Solid win. At least on his majority period. Yeah, he sounded salty. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a short video about that, responding to that, man. Because I don't know how many people really seen that. And I thought that was a little bit, you expect more from that dude. That's all I'm saying. Like a big platform like that sound so personal, go in on a young man that just got to win. Like you should have said it closer to the fight. It wouldn't have looked this bad. This time, it seemed like you was harboring some damn near hatred or something, or some disdain for the young man. However you want to look at it, but it's kind of low. But it is what it is. You see how Teal trains. Him and his dad comes up with it themselves. Yeah, Teal lives by himself or with his dad, the gym. Yeah, they're great. It's weird. It's weird. They unorthodox. They definitely got a very unorthodox way about getting stuff done. But it's strange that it kind of works for them in a sense, right? Kind of works for them. Imagine we had an official team. True. Yeah, if they ever allow it, need to see more Teal will go in there and lose the Rolly next. Yeah, that hot and cold is a real thing, bro. Being hot and cold. That's why I would really want to see how he will perform in another fight, like a meaningful fight, to see if he'll go out there and really try to establish some momentum and get another quality win. It'd be good to see. Be good to see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thomas. That's why I think I might make a short video about that, responding to it. And I don't do anything like no beef or nothing like that and trying to protect nobody, but it's like I hate to see these grown men really be in their feelings. And the more stuff I see like that, the more I'm gonna make sure I don't become one of those type dudes, just the guy that's mad at these young dudes winning and doing their thing. Because that's what that came across as, because of the timing was terrible. Like you waited way too long after the fight to go in like that. That's all I'm saying. You could have did something else. We could have tried to do something else. Paulie's a prick still, man. If Bruno took his girl, you already know. I was at that fight too, Thomas. I always say that because I truly enjoyed it, man. You already know, AJ. That's a fact. But he was sick. Dante all boxing talk. What's good with it? Boo Boo versus Charlo. Morel versus Benavidez next time. Not a network guy, but PBC killing it. Nah, that's not Dante they putting on, bro. It's these possibilities, these fights happening is dope. Flossy Sports TV, my bro. What's happening with it, man? If you can get another coach, strength and conditioning coach, you be more fit. You think sometimes he gasses, he comes up. So he comes up with their own training regimen. Yeah, they need something for real, something consistent. Man, Bruham men don't get down like that, right? You already know, bro. And it's just like I want to I'm telling you, I'm learning as I go along with certain stuff. I'm a student of this content creating game and a student of the boxing game. Like, it's a lot of things that I'm picking up on and learning and understanding that I don't want to be another one of these dudes sounding like I'm mad at these young fighters doing what they're supposed to be doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody, I had plenty of opinions on stuff, right? But I want to make sure I'm always calling it down the middle, you know what I mean? And not ever making it personal the way he did. Like, he could have kept it about the fight and who he thought won it when it came off that way, but he started questioning the Instagram followers. And then the fact that he played them, like, you know, splurging with his jewelry and stuff like that, I think it's little undertones there. Like, you know what I mean? You taking little shots. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a little whole activity, but I'm gonna call it out in a shorter video. I think Ellie was got took by. I used to. Yo, you dumb, bro. You a fool, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, my bro. Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being a member too, man. Salute to my bro, man. Like to see that in the chat, man. Appreciate you being a member, man. This hair grind. Paulie did it the hard way with no promoter. Multiple times, you know, all about the smoke and mirror and boxing. Paulie went from praising Dev to dissing him. You know, diggity. Yeah, man. So again, I'm gonna always make sure I I mean, I got my criticisms as well. I ain't perfect, man, but I'm a lot more realistic than these dudes, and I'll never be making this stuff personal. No matter how passionate I talk about this sport, it's never personal with me. I just I enjoy it. I enjoy what I enjoy, and I call out what this such shit that I see from time to time. Cool world ain't nothing sunny. Cold world ain't nothing sunny. Right. The Mikado fighting against the dude 31-2. Yeah, that's a step up. Yeah. They keeping him busy, bro. Probably gonna be on that broken sugar too. Paulie. And it just disappeared. Don't know what happened. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Kurt, they be bugging, man. They trying to mess up the fan. We gonna keep building though, man. We gonna keep building and growing. You know, they be trying to hate, but it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna work. Little bosters. But yeah, he went from praising Devin Haney. He was calling Devin Haney him. He was saying Devin Haney is him. Not him as in him, Paulie, but you know, how people be like, I'm him. He was calling Devin Haney him. And then, I don't know, somewhere along the line, he just turned the corner. I was like, what? You just posted on your IG that he was him. Like, praised him, gave him his credit. I'm like, damn, you just went left. I was like, y'all dudes so sensitive in boxing. Y'all just switch up. Just like, y'all change like the weather, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy. But again, man, people will call it two kings, and I'll let people have it. But one guy is young and very accomplished when it comes to Devin Haney. The other guys are obviously older and accomplished. But the young guy's in position to continue to deliver meaningful fights. He got options, and I do think he's going to stand on one of those options that makes sense. I'm going to give him that benefit of the doubt because, you know, I don't want to say he has an extended history of not delivering quality fights or trying to avoid people. I'm going to just, you know, but when it comes to Canelo, it's just a bit different. So it's crazy, you know what I mean? Everybody can't be the king. King ride. Canelo is the king. You know what I mean? Lord Devin Haney, like, I get why he calling himself the king. Young and doing it, but Canelo, you also doing it, but you're not trying to stand on business is what the issue I have. Inside piece to AB. Right. Facts. And then he mad at him, yo, until he keep this a chance without doing shit. And I finally want to get green back when Paulie changed his tone. I feel you. Jay Grant was good with it. It's scary in real life. Absolutely is, Jay. Absolutely is. I told my nephew I was him now. That nigga think he him. You stupid, bro. Salute, Jay. How you feeling, bro? The Switch, another episode of YouTube boxing. Oh, yeah? It's dope. I'm going to check that out, man. I'm going to check it out. It might be a play with divorce and custody thing. Yeah, I could see that. Salute to my bro Kurt, man. Jumping back, becoming a member, man. Salute to you, man. Much love and appreciation, family.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Man, my boy, back like he left his car keys, man. That's love right there, man. Appreciate that. Salute to everybody that's a member of the channel, man. We are continuing to grow, man, and I do appreciate everybody that continues to support. Oh, you said you made it up. That sounded like something right there, though. That's just like a new episode to switch. Oh, you are you saying you're gonna make a video or something like that, or you know something? Because that sounded like something right there. It did for real, man. It did. Salute to my bro though, man. Ellie scary. Lucky I wasn't in a position with a big guy beat up by multiple. Oh man, multiple boxers would have had a track record. I'm telling you. In the Loma rematch, you're not getting Shakur or Tank versus Devin until they're blowing up to 147. Loma rematch. Whoa, Dev? You think Dev gonna rematch Loma? That'd be surprising though. I wouldn't have expected him to do that. That would have been a little surprise because that mean he would be not doing what he said he was going to do if he do that. And I think if he spent any more time at 35, you definitely got to fight one of the two. You got to fight the guy that's pressing you or the guy that you allegedly had the most issues with. So I think that's only right. But again, part of what brought me here too is I'm not a Devin Haney hater. I support him, and I don't halfway support him. But I just don't like how we can critique every fighter but him, and again, any criticism towards him is deemed immediately as hate. And I just think that's a false narrative. We got to stop doing that. Nobody's perfect. And again, if you just so happen to think somebody can beat him, it doesn't make you a hater or less of a supporter either. You just think what you think. And I think that's weird. I get tired of that. That's why you're going to hear me saying it a lot. People got to stop doing that. Stop making this stuff personal, man. This is boxing. We supposed to support these dudes and just keep it moving. We can criticize and have our critiques and our opinions. It's all good, but I think it's different when it becomes personal or as soon as you have any assessment, you immediately deemed a hater. But people could tell me a certain fighter fought nobodies. He only win because he be bigger than people. You get what I'm saying? He ain't this. He's just a crowd chaser. He's just a publicity stunt artist. It's just like, God damn. Yeah, we can go personal on every other fighter. We can go crazy with the critiques. We can have unlimited amount of smoke for every fighter. But the minute you can say, hey, man, I think he lost that round. You hating, man. You hating. You ain't staying on code. What that code is BS if it's only applying to one fighter. The code's supposed to apply equally to the fighters that we represent and support, right? Or the fighters that represent us and that we support, right? It gets so that I just don't like that. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to support these fighters because I think that's the reason you should watch the sport. You shouldn't watch the sport to this. You know what I mean? I'm watching it to see who the best fighters is, to watch the best possible fights, and to give these dudes their credit, man. I do. I'm about to say, just as soon as I mention your chat turn on me. Yeah. You can't do that. And again, it's all about putting it in perspective. I don't have hateful comments and a bunch of stuff to say about him because I don't feel that way about him, and he ain't did nothing to me. And all he's doing is doing him, and doing him a fighter doing him shouldn't bother you. You get what I'm saying? But again, if he don't stand on business, I'm sure you can call it out. But sometimes people criticisms be unnecessary too. So I understand some of the protection that comes with it because some people will just say anything and try to make you look bad, right? But I ain't one of them people. I did a live where I shot down the false narratives. I thought about him being chinny, you know what I mean? And it would be premature. You can't say that as of now based on what being buzzed in one fight when a guy had more knockouts than you had fights. You know what I mean? Or the pillow fisted. I thought that was a little false narratives. If he a puncher, no, but pillows, then y'all should be walking through them how Sean Porter walked through Paulie Malignaggi. That's all I say. So I've shown a ton of love and I've been consistent with my content when it comes to him. But I just want people to understand you don't gotta deem everybody some type of hater as soon as they have any type of critique for him. It's not about hate. It's like none of these dudes is perfect. So if as much smoke as everybody got for other top fighters, you would think that they would allow you to have some type of critique about him. But it's like, soon as you do, it's hate. You can't even say he lost a round. You can't say you think he lost a fight. None of that. You can't say nothing. It's just, don't say nothing. But look, I don't do hate content, and I'm gonna keep rocking with this young man because he ain't gave me no reason not to. He fighting the fights, and he trying to stay on top of his game, and we just gonna see what's next. Like I said, he got a ton of options, and he got the crown essentially, right? So that crown is heavy, and all those guys you got peeking in the back are potential opponents. So let's see, man, get the people one of these fights, and let's see. I think he'd probably end up at 40. Or like I said, think he could stay at 35 and maybe fight Tank. That'd be one of the most exciting. That'd be different to me. My respect for him will go through the roof if he did that. And power Shakur, Tank, he's on Mason and Martin. But if you prove me wrong, more power to him. Now, I get you, Dante. I get you, bro. I get you. Greedy, what's good with it? Yeah, facts, bro. It ain't constructive criticism. And that's what I try to make sure. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be perfect. When I say I'm not going to be perfect, sometimes my criticism might seem a little bit harsh, or, you know what I mean? Whatever the case. But if I catch myself, I kind of reassess the way I speak on something, and I make sure that I'm being, real with the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, all these dudes can be critiqued because none of them are perfect. You know what I'm saying? And that, I think, they don't need yes men, and they don't need people telling them everything they do is great. That's not a real perfect world. Is not a real one. So again, I don't think we'd be crazy or bugged out for telling these people they I got some new batteries. Tell these people they Brock for saying long expose the flaws in Devin. I wouldn't block. I would see, like, all right, perfect example, right? Greedy, you say that, right? How I deal with that for me as a content creator, say you saying that, right? You say you feel like, say if you was like, yo, I think Loma exposed a few flaws in Devin, right? I would say this. You know what I mean? I hear what you're saying, but the way I would phrase it, the way I look at it is, why I personally wouldn't, why I wouldn't say exposed is because, again, I will go back to the fact that on paper, it looked like a 50-50 fight, right? We understood that this fight was going to be, a back and forth, a type of affair. We didn't think nobody was going to dominate nobody, right? That's what a 50-50 fight is, a back and forth close fight. And then I felt like when we get to the actual action in the ring and you see how it played out in a 50-50 manner, right? So the fact that we understood that it was a competitive, even matchup going into the fight, at least definitely on paper, and then that's the way it played out, I wouldn't say he got exposed. It's words. It's like a matter of words, bro. I say Loma was able to exploit some of his weaknesses, some of the areas where he's deficient in. Loma was able to have success and point out those areas. If you're saying that he didn't show, none of that, then you will be lying. You get what I'm saying? You will be being unrealistic. So the reason I don't say exposed is because when you get quality fighters in the ring with each other, and if it ends up being a close fight, I don't feel like nobody got exposed. But and just follow me for a second. Like, now imagine you get in there with a guy that's not supposed to be on your skill level, right? And the fight end up being a 50-50 fight, but it wasn't on paper. And from what you've seen in the past that this dude was supposed to be on your level, and he make the fight like that a debatable, then I could understand somebody saying you got exposed because you was in there with a guy that's supposed to be a lesser skill level and talent than you, and you went tooth and nail with him. You know what I mean? Back and forth with him, like life and death with the guy. So that'll look like you got exposed in that regard. But when you got guys that are on a equal talent and skill level, I don't look at it as being exposed when somebody have a good round, or if the fight just plays out that good and it's a close fight. I'll just say that his areas of weakness was exploited. You get what I'm saying? Like, dude showed you areas where he's not the strongest at, and that's just being real. But again, if Dev applies what he learned, then you only can get better, because how do you know what you need to improve in sometimes if somebody don't push you in the fight? And that's why I say a lot of times we be wanting these fighters to get tested. When they get tested, we say they got exposed, right? And it's okay. I don't tell nobody how to talk. But for me, I just assess it in that way, right? I look at the talent that is Devin Haney and Lomachenko, right? And I say, hey, man, that's like 50-50 you know, these are, you could say, elite level fighters, right? Both of them. They supposed to be in the same ballpark. They belong in the ring with each other, right? So then when you see the fight play out and you're like, damn, you said it was 50-50 on paper, and then it played out close like that, you like, damn, we was right. We got one of those matchups. So it's like, I understand what a 50-50 fight's supposed to play out like. So when I see it, I don't feel like neither of the guy got exposed for that reason, because they're on the same talent and skill level. We was equal. You get what I'm saying? And it was just a matter of Dev just throwing a bit more and edging the fight, right? And that's what you love to see. But definitely areas of weakness was exploited and on both guys, obviously. Like, Dev showed you where Loma is deficient at and vice versa. But I think that's what 50-50 fights do. That's why they're great. You get what I'm saying? Because it can go either way. Either guy could win the fight. And even when one or the other loses, you see on both ends areas of vulnerability on both sides and for both fighters. You get what I'm saying? So it makes it interesting. And then at the same time, I believe as a fighter, that's how you learn. You want to go in there and get tested and get put in a couple situations where you got to stand tall and make an adjustment or figure something out. And I feel like that's what happened with Dev and Bill as a unit. And they figured it out. They did it. They found a way. They had some storms, the weather, and they found a way to figure it out, which is why I tip my hat. And like I said, this type of fighter he's smart. So he should be able to learn from those, you know what I'm saying? Them moments. Like, you weathered that storm, now it can only make you better, because you've seen, if you're being real with yourself, you go back, watch that tape, you see areas where you made mistakes. Now you know what you need to work on, what areas need improvement and more focus. And that's how you get better. That's how you get better. I believe you can't get better if you're not being tested at all or put in no type of situations, right? So it's always good to see somebody tested, put in a situation, and then stand tall. Nah, bro, it's all good, bro. I know how it is. I'm one of the more logical, fair, like, realistic people up here, man. I try my best to communicate better points to people so you could, you know what I mean, understand better than what these people be saying, because exposed is a bit extreme. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, fans get exposed running around saying Devin watched Loma. That people was saying that too. That and again, right? Just for example, let me just add another point, right? In a sense, it's like if Devin was exposed, it's almost like saying Loma wasn't as good as what people were saying they was, and they were surprised that he did that well. You get what I'm trying to say? See, I really think deeper than surface level. People don't be thinking that deep into what they be saying. If you really like, and I get it, sometimes people just say that word, you know, for lack of a better term, they feel like exposed. It's no harm, no foul. But for me, I try to add a little depth to the conversation and say, like, to say Devin was exposed is almost like admitting Lomachenko wasn't as good as people said he was. Because, you know, why would you be surprised that he had that level of success? So you get what I'm saying? So that's just another way to look at it. Like, he had that level of success because he's a damn good fighter. So Boots got exposed after winning every round, bro. After winning every round, Kurt, you couldn't be more right. They said that, running their mouth saying Loma was old. That, all that stuff, I get it. So when the criticisms are a little bit more harsh, Thomas, I get it. Like, that's the criticisms you subject yourself to when you speak a certain way. You set the bar, you raise the standard for yourself. And then if you are at the expectation level, you raise it just by how you talk. And some would say you didn't hit that in this fight based on how you said you was going to watch them and things like that. And for me, I don't put too much stock into that, depending on what kind of conversation we having, right? Overall, like, if I'm just looking at the fight, that's not something that really comes to mind. You get what I'm saying? For me to knock them. Now, if you having a different conversation, like, it just depends. And then I would bring that up. Like, I would say, well, you said you was going to watch them. You get what I'm trying to say? It makes sense depending on the conversation. Like, that's just not something that I'm going to look to bring up to try to take away from them. Like, I'm one of them. It would have to make sense within the conversation for me to say, like, he said he was going to watch him and he didn't, because a lot of fighters say stuff like that. Like Loma was saying how he ain't had no power. He thought he couldn't punch, but you ain't going there and just really go balls to the wall on him like you should have. You get what I'm saying? So I wasn't surprised. I knew Loma was going to whoop that. Yeah, man, I just knew it was going to be a good fight for sure. Good dudes. Oh, man, I thought Jay Crane already was good, though. I swear I did. I thought he was. Bro. I thought he was, though. Well, I got you, Jay. Now that people hate on that for no reason, it's false. Yeah, and again, right? to a certain degree is false, right? Because some. How was that screaming? Oh, because some people do it for no reason. Like what Ellie just did, that falls kind of in that category, done data, but that's not the majority. That's not everybody. Everybody's not hating, right? But some people really do it for no reason. Because you get what I'm saying? Like that video was for no reason. It was because it was so long. It's like it was late. So that's part of this stuff for no reason, to kind of the disdain unnecessarily for him out of nowhere. Like he went more personal than boxing in that video. So that be the unnecessary hate. But that's what comes with having that target on your back and being that guy. And then that's what happened when you beat one of his favorite fighters, who was Lomachenko. That's him going to bat for his guy in a sense. You know what I mean? All 3 losses, absolutely 100%. And I always said it. What is sit back? Dev hater facts, Joseph. He just didn't like, and that's what it sounded clear in that. It sounded clear. It sounded clear in that when he was mad. Oh, it's new. Done doubt. It's only from just yesterday. It's like a day. It just hit a day old. Like it was like 14 hours old when I initially seen it. But by the time I got here, like 6-7 hours later, it was about a full day old. So it's very recent. You know what I mean? Not a long video. Then you got to think it's not no long video or nothing like that. No, salute to my bro Jay, man. Appreciate all y'all pulling up, supporting the grind, man. Salute to the family. Y'all know we family over here. Mad is right. Yeah, he mad. Yeah, Joseph, he mad. He mad. And then he threw that in there talking about Loma. Like 99% of the people knew Loma. Well, 99% my ass, bro. That's a huge stretch. 99% of the people did not feel like that. And you know what? It don't matter if 99% of the people did feel that, because the judges didn't see it that way. Fool. It don't matter. Like, be mad at the judges. That's what I hear, people being mad at the fighter. Like, and I'm not trying to take up for him. How could you be mad at him? All he did was go out there and fight. And he, unlike your man Loma, he gave 100% and your man didn't. And he lost. Simple. And then you had the nerve that after all of that, that rhetoric you was just spewing and that making it personal, you went and split the other video, and the rest of it was you showing him with his watches and all his jewelry on. Like the undertones, you know what it is. Like it do seem like a little, you know what I mean? And like I said, short video coming up. I'm gonna give my assessment on it and let people do what they will with it, man. You know, I got to just chop up a small one on that. Because again, man, I like to. I don't know. I don't think I do that. And again, y'all ever catch me hating on somebody, then call me out on it, because I don't do no hating. You know what I'm saying? And I just hate to see people that I know is my age and older, platforms 20 times the size, 30 times, 50 times the size of mine, doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Let's be fair. I thought the same thing was. No. Let's be clear. A lot of people did think that, but it's okay. But when you say 99%, you stretching it, obviously. You get what I'm saying? And you start to play your hand. You get what I'm saying? You start to play your hand, and we really know what it's about. It's not really about that fight. You start making it. You get what I'm saying? Oh, it's Instagram followers. How you got 2.5 Instagram followers and you only sold it? Like, listen, this is how you know it's hate, y'all. This is how you know it's a lot of disdain, and it's weird. On one end, you're saying he got 2.5 Instagram followers. How you got 2.5 million Instagram followers, but you only sold 150,000. But then you say most of it was Loma fans. So what are you talking about then? So is it Loma only sold 150,000, or is it Dev that only sold 150,000? People don't be thinking about what they be saying. Like you trying so busy to trying so hard to slight them, you really slighting your man too. Because you said he bought in most of them people. Well, most of them people still wasn't shit. So what are you saying? You just shitted on the totality of the sales and then try to big him up in the same breath. It's like you can't have it both ways. Is it good or is it bad? You're trying to make him look like the man by saying most of the fans was his, but you just in that previous breath, you just said it only sold this. All right then. Talk about how many Instagram followers Loma got. Not Dad, Goofy, and then you showed the video with him having his jewelry on. Seemed weird to me. You know what I mean? I learned that it was trying to go ahead and cruise the 12th round. Right. You don't ever do it. Facts, bro. Facts. I got you, bro. I got to do one to it. I already got the video downloaded and everything. His clip. I'm one that fight in my eyes. Nah, it's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with thinking Loma won. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong. We had Paulie busted. Nah, Chop ain't nothing wrong with no. A lot of people thought he won. A lot. Just not 99%. And I'm saying 99% for a reason. I'm being specific. I seen every poll Every poll I seen was for Loma. I ain't gonna lie about that. I'm gonna be honest. So it was a nice big percentage of people, but it wasn't 99. When you say 99, you see he play his hand and you see the intent. Oh, it's personal with you because you know what I mean. And then you got a big platform. You can sway people with your opinion. So I can't be, but you know what I mean. What I hate is these manufacturer hopes that get favorable treatment, i.e. CANELO, Lomachenko. Facts. Yeah, he just sound bad. It sounded too personal, Jay. That's why I'm gonna make a short video on it. Ellie got pressed. Now he ranting. It gotta be something like that. Gotta be. Man, you get what I'm saying? And that just goes to show you how I rock with all fighters. Because I don't even know if everybody's seen that, if they're gonna respond to it. But I don't care what numbers it do. I'm gonna make that little video and let it be what it be. Because I think that's bad taste. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's personal stuff, and you trying to play them, and that's weak. Now, you know, Tank Nuts, heavy, hanging from him, man. Every sense of the word, bro, hanging from him. Try to say what they want to hear. He do, and you can't be in no disrespect to him. He do a lot of great work. He be putting that work in, boots to the ground. No disrespect to him, his platform, none of that. But certain things don't need to be done and said, and some things are done in bad taste. And again, if somebody press you on that, then you mess around and probably delete it. Who knows? But it is what it is. I don't do beef. I'll never make it a personal thing, but I'll just definitely react or respond to it. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got to put try to make it seem like it's a personal, but don't report what you said and respond to it. You know what I'm saying? All that rewatch the lights off commentary, all because you're paying extra attention to what Dev did. Man, Dev, yeah, that too. Salty dudes be salty because that they can maneuver into everybody's camp and be the number one guy, or be the focal point of people camps, or just have inside scoop. You know what I mean? Sometimes every situation ain't gonna be for you, and that's what he should know. Again, when you make videos weeks after the fight happened, it seems like it's a personal intent there, and whatever it is. And again, I can't tell you how to feel. You know what I mean? You can say what you want to say. It's a lot of little things I don't like, but a lot of it don't have nothing to do with Haney. It's the way people have a very unrealistic viewpoint of them, and they don't know the difference between honest criticism and constructive criticism and just straight up hate. And they mix all of that up in the same ball, and it's all the same to certain people. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand how to accept critiques or criticism from the fighter that they rock with. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying? I try to make sure I do that through all the criticism. That's why, if y'all notice, y'all don't hear me calling fighters bums. Like, if people notice that, I don't know how many people that really actually got a channel that don't call fighters bums. You just don't hear me saying that. Try to make sure they understand it's a deep level of respect for what y'all do. And I understand that it's not easy. But when I speak about criticisms and the level of fighters that these guys are, I'm talking about when in their realm, in their profession, when it comes to fighting another person that do what they do. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it when I criticize a fighter. When it comes to you fighting another guy, you either are or not that good. You know what I mean? The day after now is lame. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, Joseph. I mean, and he did some of that the day after already, right? He had plenty of time to do that. He was doing that, running around making the videos talking about who won, and then he waited this long and then came back with that. And then he said something about this post and this picture right here. You know what I mean? He's saying Loma and CANELO manufacturer hopes is just irresponsible to say. I don't know, bro. I don't know, because look, it's subjective, bro. It's just like saying it's for me. That's why I respect people's opinions, because we all have one. And the minute that yours is different from mine, I'm not trying to like turn it into whose opinion is more right than the other. I think we got so much evidence to really support what you're saying. Like, nobody has been given the opportunities. Loma is a very privileged guy. Very privileged guy, and even with all the privilege, still got 3 losses within 20 fights, and he still never became undisputed, although he was a very accomplished fighter. But he was put in those positions. That's why people say he's manufactured. You get what I'm saying? That don't mean he's not a good fighter or didn't fight good fights, and you know what I mean, fight other real good guys. That doesn't mean that. It's intent there. We see the system in place, and again, they're supposed to do the best by their guy, right? But again, by you giving guys title shots in a second and third fight back to back, that's already giving people an opportunity. You giving a guy opportunity that he didn't earn. He didn't earn that. You get what I'm saying? So again, it's the privilege and things that people seeing with these fighters. That's where the resistance comes from. I really be trying to help people understand that, because I've listened to a lot of people critique those dudes, and they have a lot of the people that critique them, they say a lot of the similar things, and especially when it's not coming from a hateful place. My criticism of Canelo and Loma is not coming from a place of hate. I don't hate them dudes at all. They was both two very, very, very talented guys, right? But it's still in all, is levels to greatness. And when you say that Lomachenko, I've said this before, I hate to sound like a broken record. When you put them in the same category as Muhammad Ali, that's already telling me right there. You get what I'm saying? Now the programming is starting. Now you start putting them in favorable matchups, giving them opportunities that he necessarily didn't have to earn in the professional ranks, because he had almost 400 amateur wins. You get what I'm saying? A lot. It seemed like they based the opportunities they gave him as a pro based on what he did as an amateur. You get what I'm saying? Most people just wouldn't have or be afforded those same opportunities, but he was. And still, with all that being said, he still got 3 losses in 20 fights. You know what I'm saying? And still, you know, undisputed has still evaded him at this point in his career. I'm not knocking him. And then Canelo, he fought, you know, he had a nice road up fighting guys. He turned pro at 15, got a lot of names on the resume. And then he got to a point in his career where it became about politics and less about legacy. It's more about bag moves and politics and me looking good rather than going out there fighting the people that are good. You get what I'm saying? And then look, bro, the manufacturing comes from, do you know they got Lomachenko rated over Teofimo, the guy that just came off the biggest win of his career, beating an undefeated Josh Taylor, who was the man at 140, was the former undisputed champion at 140. You get what I'm saying? He beat that guy and actually beat Loma, who's the guy that they got over him right now. That's where the manufacturing talk comes in, bro. I'm just trying to put it out there as much as I could and make sense of it. You still don't have to agree that that's the case, but I just want you to understand when a reasonable person is saying it, I think that's where they're coming from with it. It's nothing personal. It's just an honest assessment of what people feel like they see. Lomachenko is a product of Top Rank and the machine that is Top Rank. And again, them being a promoter, they did very right by him, and rightfully so. But along the way, there are going to be people that can point out the favoritism and the privilege that he was shown, and they're going to call it what it is. And you understand that not every fighter is going to get put in that position. You get what I'm saying? And you don't knock it, but people need to understand that some people are going to be able to identify with that. And it's not knocking him. It's just a fact. He's a privileged individual. Why would you have him, to me, mean that, oh, no, not at all. Not at all. I get what you're saying. So again, sometimes it be that maybe a different interpretation of what manufactured is. I hope what I just said to you made some sense in terms of manufactured. And again, don't make it so like that is personal towards the fighter, right? The fighter is not a slight to the fighter. We just saying he has a career that they strategically structured and maneuvered it a certain way and put him in prime position based on like politics and him being a favorite of theirs. And you know, they put him in prime position. That's what manufacturing is, instead of just letting you get it. Now, again, they're a promoter, so again, they're supposed to do it. They did right by him, but still, they're going to be people in boxing that watch it heavily. That's going to be the seat of play. Like, all right, you doing right by him, but damn, at the same time, so many other people are getting slighted while you continue to look out for this dude. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal with Loma. What is Loma doing? Nothing. What he's supposed to be doing, getting in there and fighting, and that's what he do. You know what I mean? It ain't his fault they favor him so heavily or they in love with him. All he do is fight. So it's never a thing with him. It's just we're able to peep the play and see it. And it's like, okay, we see what y'all doing. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's more manufacturing and programming when they try to keep them. You get what I'm saying? They keep them. Yeah. And sometimes maybe that's not the word that you'll use. Just like somebody you say expose and I say exploited. Now I'm using manufactured. You might want to call it, you know what I mean? Something else. And it's fair. It's like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not hung up on the word, but that's the word. That's the way I phrase it. And I say manufactured or strategically maneuvered. You know what I mean? However you want to look at it. But at the same time, even though he was given these opportunities, even if he ain't necessarily have to work and earn them, he still took advantage of a lot of those moments. You know what I mean? Out of the, 17-3 ain't the worst record. You know what I mean? I ain't hung up on the losses. You can still lose and be that guy. But again, when they're constantly ranking him and putting him over other guys, you can see the intent behind it. And you like, bro, it's very insulting to the people. You get what I'm saying? It's very insulting. So you might have something else you can call it, but that's why, I feel like the way I phrased it is pretty fair. You know what I mean? Loma is still who he is, a damn good fighter, but he had a lot of push. He had a big push, man. A lot of, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He had a nice boost. I remember Floyd used to say, built him up, I knock him down. You know what I mean? Right, he did. D-Ray Promotions was good with it. I love to see it, bro. I love to see it, D-Ray. We was talking about that a little earlier, too. Truth be told, Regis beat out of Josh Taylor, but it is what it is. I went back and watched it, AJ, because we was talking about that fight one time so much on live. I went back and watched it, and I felt like he edged it. I felt like he edged it for real, for real. I really did. I feel like he edged it. And I want to continue to see him. I want to continue to see him do his thing. What happened with Joseph? I think he lost 100,000 on fight night or something. Oh, Joseph, that probably was by mistake. Yeah, Kurt did that by mistake, Joseph. So you good. You ain't blocked or none yet. Yeah, you ain't blocked or none, so you straight. But yeah, man. So, man, like I said, man, just wrapping up a bit, man. And you got these kings. You got these two kings, man. And they're in a prime position to deliver quality, meaningful fights for us. And it's just a matter of them sticking and standing on business and delivering. And again, time is going to reveal all things. It's you know, the options are somewhat plentiful when you put yourself in a prime position, how they both have. But it's going to be, you know, very interesting to see how they both play the situation out, right? And you're going to be able to see another reason why I highlighted this and put it like this, because they're in similar situations, but just at different points in their career. But at the same time, they both got a number of different options that would make people happy. And you're gonna find out the difference between, you know, they calling dudes kings, but one of them is probably gonna end up making a move that the fans want, and the other one is gonna end up making a move that he want. And to me, that's gonna be the ultimate difference. And if you really a king or not, again, they're gonna call him that, but you ain't moving like it. You get what I'm saying? You ain't moving like it. So we're gonna see. Look at her. Clark by decision, non-eventful. I hate it. I hate that. I hate that was the case, man. I hate that. Listen, you salute, baby girl. Salute to you. No one built up any more. Who money may fall. Who picked who you wanted, mostly Hispanic. Bro, C Wood was good, fam. Look, but you gotta realize though, yo, before do you realize how long it took for Floyd to be able to pick his fights? You know that was like, you know he wasn't, you know what I mean? You do know, like he that's why he had like two different careers. And again, the first half or more, a little bit more than the first half, should I say, more than the first half of his career, should I say, was more so centered around proving yourself against the absolute best, undoubtedly. Now, just factor some things in. And again, I ain't trying to change your mind. I'm just putting something on it, right? Just giving you something to think about. So just think, look how many, if you really paid attention to the resume of Floyd Mayweather, he fought a lot of guys on the way up. Pretty Boy Floyd stage was real. It was nobody that he wasn't fighting that wasn't respectful when it came down to it. It all made sense. The dude fought the who's. He fought a bunch of guys that they said he couldn't beat, and he shouldn't fight him. Are they going to do this? It's too soon for this. It's too soon for that. The Gennaro Hernandez's of the world, the Diego Corrales is like he got more and more names. Like you name him, he fought him. You know what I mean? Emmanuel Augustus ain't the sexy name, but that's a guy that you just don't look good against. Like the dude did the dirty work, fought all the styles, fought. This is way before all this, you know, this Hispanic stuff that people be speaking of. He fought the guys he had to fight and he was supposed to fight. You know what I'm saying? He on the way up. Now, he was the B side all the way up until the De La Hoya fight. Think he took 30% in that fight and all that. Oscar De La Hoya called the shots. He went in there, beat the man, became the man. When the moniker changed from Pretty Boy to Money Mayweather, then, you know, and let me not forget to mention that the contract that he was in wasn't getting paid the most money. He had to get himself up out of that. And then he rebranded himself. And then he started chasing that bag. Could you blame him? Look at all the work he put in being Pretty Boy Floyd, but he wasn't getting that Pretty Boy Floyd money. He wasn't getting no no money, Mayweather money being Pretty Boy Floyd. He was just putting on them fights, right? Had to get himself out of contract. So what I'm saying is I'm not giving him an out. I understand why once he changed the moniker from Pretty Boy to Money, it became about that and him making strategic bag moves. But at the same time, you can't discredit how he was fighting guys coming off their biggest wins. So it made sense. You get what I'm saying? So it might not have been the absolute best guy you might have wanted to see, but he was about making business and still taking the challenge, still fighting a guy that could be a threat. You get what I'm saying? Like I said it before with Mike Donner. A lot of people like how Mike Donner even end up in a ring with him. Well, under Robert Garcia's tutelage all the way up till he got up to Floyd, he was undefeated for them fights that they was fighting, right? Came off his biggest win, beating Broner. He fought him while the iron was hot. It made sense. And then gave him a rematch after having a competitive first fight. You get what I'm saying? So he did a lot of that, fighting guys coming off meaningful wins in their career. So it at least looked like something. And momentum does matter. You got to be able to respect that. Some guys go on win streaks after taking a loss. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not giving him no out, but he put in a lot of work, and still as it stands, he fought more world champions than all these dudes, and it's not even close. So it's a reason that, you get what I'm saying, he is who he is. Some people discredit that second part of the career, like he ain't take a challenge at all. He was just handpicking guys that he could beat. Who did you really think would have actually beat him that he didn't fight? And it's always going to be some people, but these names that they be throwing out, Keith Thurman, this and this one now, be like, yo, these Paul Williams, Margarito, Costa Zoo, they throw all these names out here, and I just don't see none of these dudes being anywhere skillful enough to beat this guy. I just don't. You ain't gonna be no limited fighter and beat no Floyd. You're gonna be a complete fighter. None of these dudes would, in my opinion, none of these dudes would have beat him. I think he would have kicked all their asses. And I ain't saying it would have been easy, but he'd be kicking these dudes' asses, man. For real. In my opinion, anyway. But again, man, I understand the reservations people have for you know, love seeing Earl and Bud doing all these interviews, selling the fight. Me too, C-Wood, man. It's fun to see, bro. After so long of waiting, man, now we deserve it. And they opened it up. They gave us some good laughs, some good press conference moments that's going to age well with time, especially depending on who wins. You know what I mean? EJ win, all that stuff he was saying, the Moby Dick lines, man, that's going to be goated and classic forever, bro. It really is. I think I'll be hearing something. Never Khan. Really never I got a box. Khan, oh, yeah, but like really. Like, you get what I'm saying, Dundada? I promise you, bro, on everything. I'll be real with you when it comes to that fight. I think the speed of Amir Khan would have made that fight very interesting. But again, when we talking about Floyd, we talking about a guy with some of the best timing in the world, and Khan having one of the more suspect chins in the world. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see Khan's problem would have been the lack of discipline and the fact that the flaws and the errors that he make is they get him in trouble every time. Like, just think about it. Look how he was outboxing the absolute hell out of Danny Garcia, but look how Danny timed him. And that's Danny. He won't be able to just pop. He won't be able to just run combinations on Floyd like that. Floyd got some of the best timing, one of the smartest fighters in the game. Like, Amir Khan, it just will come down that he's not smart enough to beat a Floyd Mayweather. Smart enough and disciplined enough. Do he have the physical attributes to go in there and make it a hell of a fight and be entertaining and make it interesting? Absolutely. But we all know he's a very flawed fighter with a very questionable chin. And there's no doubt in my mind, if a guy like, what was this dude's name, man? Not the Breeders Prescott done did him, but not even that guy. It's another guy. He got knocked down by a bunch of people, bro, that just wasn't supposed to knock him down. His chin would have always came back and got him in trouble. Reason why I say that, you think of the timing of a Floyd Mayweather, the arsenal of Floyd, the defense of Floyd. He would have had to adjust to the speed, and Khan would have had some success, but ultimately he would have got picked apart. Slowed down to start getting picked apart. Floyd would have been sniping him, and then his punch placement would have been key. So there's no doubt in my mind at some point he'd be to hurt Amir Khan. You get what I'm saying? Like, it would have been interesting, though. You know what I'm saying? It would have definitely been interesting, but I just can't go with a guy that got that many losses and then lost to some of the opposition that he's lost to and how he's lost. That's not a guy I'm picking to beat Floyd. He'll make the fight very interesting, no doubt, but he ain't beating him. Because Khan announced the fight first. I never heard that. I never heard it. But yeah, if y'all might have heard it, I never heard it. That's funny, though. That's crazy. Every fight lost was because it was time. Yeah, I had to tell you. He said he really wanted you to come. Never seen Sherman Moosey beat the shot of Margarito. Me too, AJ. I loved it. And I love seeing Miguel Cotto get him in a rematch. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Big cheating ass, man. Well, great fighters fought, and we're talking about who he didn't fight. That's what I'm saying, Zach B. I say, like, there's no way, man. Good Friday to my bro BC. How you feeling, Brody? It's if you look in most eras, there's always going to be guys that are a level of great, and you're going to be able to pick out a handful, maybe even more guys that they just didn't fight. That's just the way boxing go. You don't get to get them all. And I know, it's also, I don't want to call it a false narrative, but like what's a slight misconception is that everybody back in the day fought everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think it needed to be more context put on that. Some people just be saying that and repeating what they heard other people say. Yeah, they had an era, everybody fighting everybody. But even with that being said, you can always look at a person's resume and pick out a certain amount of people that they didn't fight. But it's just the way boxing go. You don't get them all. As long as you spend your career trying to prove to be the best against the best, and a couple guys missing on the resume ain't gonna be something that I focus on. Yeah, Plasterito. Facts, Mr. Kyler. Know what I'm saying? Just how the cookie crumbs, they always mention Leonard versus Pride. Right. That's true, bro. It's true. Salute to everybody in the building, though, man. I do appreciate everybody pulling up for this light cook, man. This is just a light, one of my freestyles, like, where I just talk about some things that caught my attention, and we build on it, man. And again, you got these two kings that is Devin Haney and CANELO ALVAREZ, but I feel like one of these guys going to end up moving a certain way, and the other one is going to show us that he getting more praise for stuff that he's not doing, and that's what makes it frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Sugar Ray didn't come back to Hagler retired. You know how that be, man. Hagler ain't nothing to play with. You see how he did Mugabe, man. Whew. Man, that was brutal, man. Talking about going to war? They went to war. Peace out, baby girl. Peace out. Really believe some fans hate the sport. They just don't know it. Yeah, they know it. They just don't like to admit it, Zach. They know it. No matter who they fight, they will always find something negative. That's why, bro, and I always say this at the end of the shows, at some point in my lives, like, I really aim to take that kind of thinking out of boxing when I'm speaking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want y'all to understand that when I speak about boxing, it's because I love it. Like, and y'all gonna know about the way I talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be up here hating the whole time and being mad. So again, man, as long as you're giving these dudes they just do, they gotta respect it. So I think I do that. I'm not perfect, but I give people their credit where it's due. You know what I'm saying? And facts. Now, why you know what I mean? Take the stress out of the conversations. Let's build. Let's talk about how we love this shit instead of how he didn't fight him and this and that. Nah, man. Yeah, he said we're in a golden era. Enjoy this time in bottom time, especially this year in particular. They're giving us a lot. They giving us a lot, bro. They giving us a lot, man. They get we get there. We getting there, man. We getting there. Sometimes, I be like, feel like I gotta do so much more. You wouldn't believe if I told you, yo, how I feel like I ain't doing nothing. But I think that keep me balanced and humble, yo. So we gonna get there, man. We gonna keep getting there. Like I experimented a little bit again today with what I'm talking about. I just wanted to see something, but I think I seen what I needed to see. So, and we still had us a good conversation, man. But we gonna enjoy this boxing. Appreciate y'all, bros, man, for real. So, as long as I can reach a couple people in that way, and y'all feel like that is a reason. It's enough reason to continue to push through the stuff that really be pissing me off. Like this was, I don't know if y'all could tell, probably not. But we on Friday, we made it through here. I think this was one of the roughest weeks I had being a content creator, and it had really nothing to do with content. It's crazy. It's one of the roughest weeks I had from starting from like maybe even Sunday. It started from Sunday all the way through. Today probably was the least of the rough days, the least of the rough. You know what I mean? But this whole week was rough. I still got through it and made sure we came here to deliver us a good, solid. You know what I mean? We still had a good week, right? You know what I mean? You still build it every day, 2-3 hour live. So we still rocked out, man. I think we still did our damn thing, man. Man, you already know, man. Appreciate y'all boys. We just gonna keep rolling, man. Like if people ever pay attention, which they will eventually, it's a lot of cooking that going over here, man. It's a lot of cooking that going. People just gotta you know what I mean? They're gonna catch on. Until then, we just gonna keep building. Cause that's how you're supposed to do it anyway. You know what I mean? But salute to everybody, man. Pretty Boy was special, man. I'm telling you. Special, man. Special. And the fact that we separated, like he had 2 different careers, he still had challenges in the second part of the career, but he definitely put all that work in to let you know he was one of the most special fighters we got. And again, when you get yourself out of you get some help getting out of a BS contract, and then you finally fight the guy that takes you from the B side to the A side. Then he rebranded himself from Pretty Boy to Money. And then he started making it about that, making the biggest bag moves possible, but still trying to, give us an adequate challenge. You get what I'm saying? And I can't knock him for that. It was very smart. Look how successful he was able to be. And he definitely, he gave us some great fights. You know what I'm saying? 50-0, it wasn't easy. And he beat a lot of ass, man. But you already know AJ64, man. Peace, Brody. But, man, another dope build in the books, man. Y'all know, y'all stay tuned, man. We more than likely going to be on live tomorrow calling these fights, man. Call this pro grade fight or something, man, and have some fun doing that. So y'all tune in. If y'all don't got y'all notifications on, turn them on because your boy will be live. We're going to cook tomorrow, call these fights, and we're going to keep building, man. So y'all make sure y'all all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday, man. Everybody stay safe, man. You know what I mean? Have some fun tonight, enjoy yourself, and y'all tap in with your boy tomorrow, man, and we're going to call these fights and builds, y'all. So with that, we're going to get up out of here, family. Salute and peace to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button on the way out, and we out of here.